Okay. So welcome everybody to another episode of our Space Chat podcast, the 17th of April, 2026. Some very interesting topics today on the show. Self-interacting dark matter may solve 3 cosmic puzzles. A new theory's been suggested, which suggests that dark matter actually collides with itself very frequently, and that can possibly explain 3 puzzles that have been bothering people for a long time. We'll go through that anyway later in the show. Also, could dark matter be made of black holes from a different universe? Quite a controversial subject, of course, because a lot of people wouldn't believe that there would be other universes for one, just for a starter. But we'll look at that, and I don't know why that's underlined in my notes. Young stars dim quickly in their X-ray output, potentially benefiting orbiting planets. So obviously, that's something that we didn't know before. Quite a new observation, and we'll also be discussing that. We don't know who's going to turn up today, but hopefully a few people will come along to the show. I've got Oddie in the studio with me. Woo-hoo! And so we're ready to go. Hey, Oddie.
How you going, brother?
Good all good.
See you again, Andy.
Yeah, awesome. And you? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know whether they're in the right order necessarily. They're just in the order that I found them, I suppose. But some pretty interesting topics there, and quite controversial ones in some ways.
Oh, going by our regular audience, there's a few topics there. There's a topic there that I know a few people want to discuss. So hopefully some of the crew arrive shortly.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping for new crew, like our friend from Other Chat, Idaho. He's got a keen interest on this stuff.
Yes, yeah.
So, yeah. And I hope Clyde comes back, who got a very cordial welcome at the end of last week's live. So hopefully he remembers and comes back. I don't think he seemed scared to, he seemed like he was receiving the welcome correctly.
Yeah. I think he enjoyed it. He didn't realise. He commented to me after the stream and said, did we block him or something? I said, oh, no, it's just that the stream ended, You're welcome to come and join us next week. I don't know whether he will. Yeah.
We did let him know that we were ending shortly. I only got his attention like 20 minutes towards the end of the stream of a 3-hour
that's stream.
Right. So,
I did let him know that we didn't block him.
I have been trying to badger WC to come up because I'm kind of keen to know how Artemis got through the firmament.
Well.
I'm not sure. I think that was one of Mal's queries, or I'm not sure. Or it might have been yours, but yeah. So I've been pushing it on him. Good old.
Poor old David. Yeah.
I think he's great, mate. I really do.
Yeah.
I still aren't 100% sure whether he's flurfer or troll, but
I know.
It doesn't bother me. I love it. I think if he is trolling, he's one of the best trolls I've come across.
It's very hard to say for sure.
Sorry, mate. I didn't mute that channel. I apologise.
That's all right.
Muted now.
I remember to mute mine beforehand today.
I just opened another YouTube channel, so the first one was muted.
Yeah. So that
regular Blade Runner, so all good.
So that first one, a study led by UC Riverside physicist Hei-Bo suggests that a new type of dark matter could explain 3 astrophysical puzzles. What he's suggesting is that dark matter, I need to find. Oh, so here we are. The difference is like a crowd of people who ignore each other versus one where everyone is continuously bumping into each other. So what he's suggesting is that the particles of dark matter actually collide with each other frequently.
Isn't that just like normal mass? But this is just doing it only with dark matter to dark matter, but it's essentially the same thing, but with a different substance, for want of a better word, because dark matter is a substance, but it's just not matter as we know it.
It was previously believed that the particles it didn't interact with each other, though. I think that's the difference.
But no, dark matter didn't interact with electromagnetic spectrum, which is light, and so that's why we can't see it and all that kind of stuff. There's no reason why we don't know what it is, so we can't say, like, we've never really been able to say it can't interact with itself.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know why you're saying what you're saying, because we can't see it. That's why we call it dark. But
that's right. Yeah, that's right.
I forget how it clusters. Isn't it like the interweb of the galaxy, in between the galaxies and the things that hold for our spiral galaxy, is the thing that holds the spiral arms together, because our galaxy's spinning too fast for normal mass to hold it together. So I'm led to believe there's more of like a cloud around the edge of our galaxy, but I'm not certain if that's most galaxies.
Galaxies are spiral galaxies, of course.
Yeah, well, that's how we first detected the need for it, because we haven't actually detected it, have we?
No.
G'day, Sublimey. Good to see you.
That's also known as James Bond. Hey, Lames, how you doing?
Awesome.
Also possibly known as James Smith.
Ooh.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure on that one. I may be wrong, but anyway, nice to see you, James or Lames or Sublimey, whichever you prefer to be called. So on the screen, Oddie, those 3 bullet points there are the 3 puzzles that it may explain, I would imagine.
So the ultra-dense object in the gravitational lens system, because it's dark matter, means we can't see the lens. I get it.
Right, yeah.
So we're seeing lensing. We're seeing things far further away than we should, and we don't know the reason why, and they're suspecting it's dark matter clumps?
Yeah.
Is that a better way or another way of putting
it? Yeah, well, I think mainly what they're saying is that it was this is a new interpretation of dark matter where it collides with itself and interacts with itself, whereas previously they thought that it didn't interact with itself. Yeah.
So this is actually supported. The study shows, I don't know how they did their study, but...
No, I don't know either. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah, cool. Spur and gap feature. I don't know what that really even means.
No, me neither. What's striking is that the same mechanism works in 3 completely different settings across the distant universe, within our galaxy, and in a neighbouring satellite galaxy. So those are the 3. Perhaps a better way of explaining those 3 bullet points. They don't make an awful lot of sense in that format, but.
And the bottom one's like a replacement for a supermassive black hole, basically. They're saying dark matter clumps together in exponentially strong gravitational way to attract normal matter. Yeah, okay. So you can have one of these clumps as the internal cause of the galaxy rather than a super large black hole.
That's right.
So you could have galaxies without black holes, because we're tending to the consensus was leading towards all galaxies must have a super large black hole. But
its center,
now we're coming up with other possibilities. Okay,
or
that's kind of cool.
Or is the black hole the result of this, of this interaction between dark matter and itself, interacting with itself?
Awesome.
Is that the cause of the black hole in the first place? I don't know.
At the moment, you have too much mass in one particular spot.
That's exactly what this is proposing, isn't it, really?
Yeah. The initial cause for black holes. Ooh, that's interesting.
Possibly.
Some black holes?
Some, yeah. We assume, I think, that every galaxy has a black hole at its centre. I don't know if we can prove that, because obviously, no, I'm sure we can't prove it, because we can't actually visibly see all. We can't see them all. Yeah, that's right.
And the closer you get to a black hole, not to a black hole, to the center of the galaxy, the larger the quantity of stars and planets and stuff rotating around that black hole, which creates a bigger swarm of things to not be able to see through. The way they do it, though, is with infrared. But even that, I mean, how can you use Chandra, because that's the infrared telescope, to detect that? I mean,
Chandra was mentioned, wasn't it? I thought you'd find that interesting because it mentioned Chandra, and we don't. They're decommissioning that, aren't they? So we don't hear an awful lot about that. And I know you like Chandra, and I've always liked Chandra.
No. That's X-ray, isn't it? Stupid things that the Trump administration did. Defund Chandra.
I know.
We're making so much good progress. And G'day, Justin. How you going? Of course, this is a good channel. What a silly comment to write. This is the channel to be on.
Obviously, I'm going to say it is. Yeah.
All the movers and shakers. All the movers and shakers come to at Space Streams.
Yeah.
Now you're a mover and shaker too, Justin. Yeah.
So that was the image to go with that, Oddie.
Okay.
Which doesn't really explain an awful lot. They're really looking at that halo, I think, more than anything.
Yeah.
But that if you look at that image and then you look at some of the images of black holes, they are vastly different.
Yeah. This one actually looks like a black hole.
Well, you see my point. So was that what actually created the black holes in the first place? Possible, isn't it?
It's one of the only real ways that I've sort of come across.
I don't think they're suggesting that. They don't seem to be suggesting that, but that's just a natural sort of conclusion to
me. Same.
No, I don't think it was aliens, Justin. I think it was just a lump of rock, basically. I did see a recent article about 3i Atlas, and they were saying that it's actually changed its composition. I don't know if you saw that, Oddie.
Okay, it's just because the outer shell melted off, and then internal stuff.
It exposed some other metal or something underneath. Yeah.
It's like a gobstopper. You go through the colours as you suck it. It's like, it dissolves off the outer shell and you get different substrate within the...
That's right, yeah.
Comet, whatever you want to call it. Comet, sorry.
Yeah.
Mate, there is no astrophysicist out there that believes that it's aliens in any way, shape or form. Now, the moon is an alien base. It's got some substance to it, but I wouldn't be saying alien base. Oh, I said last week, more as a joke, that China got there first and had already started building a base. But that's still, as we now know, not
what
feasible,
do we think?
Because Artemis would have seen it.
Right, so that's what I was leading up to. What do we think about that now that Artemis has closely examined the dark side of the moon, and there's nothing there. Does it blow all those controversies out of the water, or have they all gone away? I kind of hope they have.
He was debunking a few of the flurfers, saying, mate, they were saying Artemis was raised by a hot air balloon and shit like that.
Oh, no, come on.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go much deeper.
Yeah. Oh, my God. But anyway,
Mars is a waste of time and money? Absolutely not. We need to get our eggs into more than one basket to save humanity. That is why we need to populate another planet. For starters. That's my belief anyway. But don't think that our overpopulation problem will go away, because no one's going to be transporting billions of people to a different planet. We'll still have that problem. It'll just mean that we'll have two populations of humans.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So going back to the Artemis thing, Ollie, I was really hoping that when they went and photographed in great detail the dark side of the moon, that it would dispel all of these myths about alien bases and Chinese bases. There's nothing there. You know, we've seen that. Yeah. Unless we're going to suggest that all of the images are faked, which I think I've already seen suggested, I think.
And obviously there was a big, large triangular prism, as per Pink Floyd's.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that all those things would go away, but perhaps not. Perhaps it's going to fuel more of it somehow.
I do find it fascinating how they keep trying to shift the goalposts to fit in Flurf.
Yeah. You have to bear in mind that a lot of these people who are claiming alien bases and Chinese bases and all that stuff are the same people who don't believe that we've ever been to the moon, and they don't believe that Artemis has been there and all the images have been fake. So it's very hard to get rid of those nagging conspiracies, isn't it? Even when you go there and take new images and bring back evidence, it's never going to be enough, is it?
Exactly.
It's never enough.
And they were increasing in number for a fair while there. I believe since Trump posted his "Jesus, I am a doctor" picture, though.
That was bad. He wasn't pretending. He wasn't pretending to be a doctor. That's ridiculous. We all know what he was pretending to be. The Messiah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought I was saving people. Fuck off, Trump.
He said he thought he was acting. He was pretending he was a doctor. A doctor's what doctor acts like that, for God's sake?
Yeah. With glowing hands. And
is that what they
halo of light?
Is that what they do in doctors' surgeries these days? My God. No, he's done that because it's offended the Pope now, and as a result of that, he's lost a lot of support, they reckon, from the his religious followers.
Absolutely, and so he should have.
Yeah, well, it's blasphemy, isn't it? In their eyes, I don't know, or some kind of blasphemy or something like that. It's not the done thing, really, is it? It's not cricket, is it?
I can't believe that he even thought that it was the right thing, though. You know?
No, I know.
Insane.
So this is what presidents do with their time, is it? Creating that images like that. I don't suppose he created it, but I don't know. Is that what they actually do with their time? Are they that bored?
Seems so, sir. Yeah, we are.
I don't want to offend people. A lot of people support him, I suppose. I don't know.
trying to get
not me.
Here it is.
Not me. So, let's have a look at the second one. Resident Evil game had a moon base, did it? Didn't know that, Justin. Okay, Mal.
They're up to number 6 or 7. I lost track.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, Resident Evil game had a Resident Evil game had a moon base. I didn't know that. Don't remember that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting it for VR.
Yeah.
I haven't yet bought a good game for my VR yet, and that was going to be I don't think it's the same one as what this released. I think it's a VR version, but I just want to see zombies in full-blown virtual reality. I think that'll be scary as fuck.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, of course it's okay, Mo. You don't need to ask. Everybody's welcome to pop up if they want to, as long as they're being friendly and polite. That's fine.
I don't know if you wanted this, Sandy, but I just put a picture up, the one to do with what we were just talking about. It took me too long to get a picture of it for you.
This is the second topic. Could dark matter be made of black holes from a different universe? Quite a controversial subject, of course, because not many people would believe that there are or could be other universes. You're handsome alien puppy. Let's have a look now. Oh yeah, that's an alien. Definitely an alien. That is not from this world. Clearly.
It's funny how after the Alien movies came out in the 80s, all aliens started to look the same in people's minds.
Yeah. The Greys basically became the Greys basically became standard after that, didn't they?
Big eyes, big heads.
Is that the image you meant, Audie, or not? Did I get the wrong idea?
No. Yeah, I've put it next to the names in StreamYard.
Okay.
Everyone's seen it, but we were talking about it.
Oh, that image. I got you. Yeah, so that's what we were talking about.
Yeah. Glowing from the hands.
So this is the one where he claims that he's pretending to be a doctor.
Yeah. Now I don't know any doctors that heal in that fashion.
No. But he hasn't even gotten a stethoscope, so...
Yeah, good point.
I think we clearly know what he's inferring. It's not a doctor. Hi, Mel. How you doing?
Trump, you're a wanker. Sorry. Someone had to say it.
How you doing, Mel?
To say it to his face. Mal, if you say you're having mic problems again, we're all going to be very disappointed. We're going to need that Corey fella to come back and sort your crap out. No, he didn't actually do it in the end. It was your uni friend. Yeah, cool. Sorry.
Yeah, it was one of Mal's exes, I believe, who sorted it out in the end.
Oh, wow.
Resident Evil Umbrella Corporation is connected to the Wayland Corporation. Didn't know that either.
What is the Wayland Corporation? Is that a real word?
I forget. It is a real word, and I forget what it is, but I've heard the name. I know I've heard the name. So this is going to take me.
Uses the Sword of Light called with the name Albion, and it's one of the 7 swords of Wayland. That's where I know Wayland from.
Actually, I stand corrected. Wayland Corp, or Wayland Corporation, is a fictional American-British multinational technology mega corporation from the alien sci-fi universe.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's actually fictional, but I've heard that name, so I thought perhaps it was real, but obviously not. Yeah. Never mind.
And I have a face mask exactly like what Justin has there.
Yeah,
I got it for jet skiing. But then when I used it for jet skiing, when it's wet, it sticks to your face and it's irritating. So I've never used it since. But yeah, full on.
Have you got your mic muted, Mal? Maybe?
He's smashing the keyboard on the table at the moment. Work your fucking thing.
It's got to be something simple though, because it's been working okay for weeks, hasn't it?
Mm.
Oh, Blade Runner! I got you. That's where I've heard the name, Justin. Of course, it is Blade Runner. Yeah.
It's been a good. Oh no, I watched the new Blade Runner, but I can't really remember the difference between that and I remember the old Blade Runner much more, but I haven't seen the old Blade Runner in easily 15 years.
Yeah, that's probably where more. I remember that name from. That's where that name sounds familiar, or why it sounds familiar. Yeah.
This Blade Runner chat live that we go to has had no influence on me to go and watch Blade Runner whatsoever.
No, me neither. Me neither.
G'day, Maxim. How you going, brother?
Hello, Maxim.
Mate, what's wrong, man?
Terrible.
Oh, well,
good to see you, Maxim. Good to see you, Maxim. Thanks for coming along. I hope you can understand what I'm saying, but possibly not.
I've got to leave more gap between sentences, Andy. I'm trying, brother. We overlap still a lot.
I know. You got to bear in mind time delay as well, because you're on the other side of the planet.
Yeah.
I'm sure that has an effect as well. What are you doing, Mal? You managed to get anything working yet?
Private chat, brother.
No, Mal's dropped out. Private chat, okay. Private. Got Mal issues, I'll be back. Okay, Mal. That's annoying. It's annoying for me. It must be very annoying for him. It's been working okay for weeks, hasn't it? Blade Runner fan.
We don't know if it's a computer issue, brother.
Let's put that up and see where those emojis come up. I don't know if they will, just as a test. No, they don't.
Changing his depends.
It completely. You see what it's done there, Roddy? It's completely obliterated the emoji.
Where? What on your? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, if you look in the chat in the messages, what Justin typed with all the emojis, and I put that up, and it's ignored all of the emojis basically.
I don't see him in YouTube. He must have said something that pissed me off on a certain day. I can't remember. So you're all good at the moment.
You don't see
what the issue is. I just can't unblock people at the moment. So yeah. I went on a blocking spree a couple of months ago and blocked nearly anybody that just said even the slightest thing that irked me, and then wasn't able to unblock. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was probably a me thing rather than a them thing. It often is.
So let's move along to our next topic. This is one that I'm pretty sure you will be interested in, Ollie. I know you said that you found this one interesting. Hope Mal gets his mic fixed as well. Could dark matter be made of black holes from a different universe? Well, I suppose they could, but that's quite controversial, isn't it?
I like how this taps into prior to the Big Bang.
Yes, yeah. I wonder how many people would even accept the possibility that there might be other universes for a start.
I believe most people have been indoctrinated by Stephen Hawking to believe that all like everything started then, which means a beginning and all this kind of stuff. But
that's right.
I don't think that. And science is tending towards not thinking that either. There's no reason to believe that was the start.
No, I don't see a reason to believe it's the start. There was a big event. I wouldn't even suggest that it was the Big Bang. There was a big something, and that's really all we know. But that doesn't necessitate it being the beginning of time and the universe, does it?
Oh, just a change in state of our universe.
Yeah, that's right.
Cosmos generating this particular universe bubble. Because that's how we tend to see it these days, the multiverse and all that, or the recycling or reciprocating universe. It's universe after universe within the cosmos. The cosmos is now everything rather than the universe being everything. And then you have universes within the cosmos. Nothing's concrete.
No, nothing's... and we'll never be able to prove any of it, probably, in all probability.
This particular study is the first step of proof.
Yes, yeah. I've always considered the possibility that the Big Bang, let's call it the Big Bang for argument's sake, could well have been caused by more than one universe colliding together and merging, slowly merging over time, and that would explain expansion. That's always been my belief.
I could give you a substantial reason why it couldn't be, if you would like. I'm not opposing what you say, but you're aware of the cosmic microwave background being insanely uniform in temperature and stuff like that. Well, if it had a collision at the start, you would more than likely see less consistent uniformity. Like there'd be evidence of a sideways collision. There'd be more change on one side of the cosmic microwave background compared to the other. Saying that, Seb or Idaho was saying there are cooler sections within the microwave background due to gas releases from super, I can't remember what actually caused the gas releases, but that took away more energy from the system, making certain areas slightly cooler. But he's talking, I believe, less than a Kelvin of difference. So it's still...
That's right, yeah.
It's still essentially uniform. And
Go for it now.
Collision, you'd see an effective collision. And we don't have an effective collision. We have an effective Big Bang expansion.
A collective something. Big something. Yeah.
Does that work?
Yes, it does work. Hi, Mal. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing great now. There's a button you got to press to make it work, see?
I thought I was betting on the fact that you had it muted or something, Mal.
Stop laughing, Audie. Awesome. It's not that funny.
There's an on-off button? Shit.
Yeah.
I did the same thing, mate. I did the same thing when we started, brother.
I got 5 buttons on this thing, and I always press the wrong ones and fuck it up.
So, do you believe in a higher power? Justin's asking. I'll let somebody else answer that. I could answer it. I don't personally. Well, no, some people do, and that's fine.
Yeah, fine.
The higher power is what most people tend to like. Without a god, is when people are doing the pantheist universe system, when they're saying universe is God. But the universe is the universe. You don't need another word. So that's my issue. So no, I don't believe there's any higher power that will affect us in any way, shape or form. No.
Yeah.
But there's a possibility that, I mean, there isn't a possibility that the universe is a higher power. It doesn't eat. It doesn't fucking reproduce in any way that we consider reproducing. I mean,
Godwin's my higher power.
Things lacking. Yeah. Fucking oath. G'day, Gads. How you going, brother?
That forge the elements of life.
I have sorry. I have something for the space thing, if you want, that I came across today.
Okay.
Enceladus.
Yeah.
Which is the 6th largest moon of Saturn.
Yeah.
And they've seen water proper
Yes.
organic molecules.
I
and
saw that. Yeah.
hydrothermal vents.
I think we've been watching the same. I think we must have been watching the same videos, Mal, because I watched that.
Possibly. I
Yeah.
have, it's a place I'm subscribed to.
Yeah.
I mean, Astrum.
I'll put it out there. I believe that we're going to find life on a shitload of moons in our very own solar system, but it's going to be single cellular.
It's not going to be complex life. I doubt.
Well, they reckon it's complex already. That's what they
The
worked.
thing is,
they found organic molecules, didn't they?
Yes, you did.
Yes, yeah, they did.
That's still less than single cellular.
Yeah, for sure.
Organic.
So if you've got everything there that you need for life.
Yep.
You know the problem though, Oddie. If we don't find something that resembles human beings, we're not going to be satisfied, are we? A little microbe isn't enough, is it? In some ways,
science will.
Oh man, if it's a single-celled microbe, that's enough for me, brother. That's
you think? Yeah.
I did biology. A single-celled microbe has got all of the components of a full-blown human. It's got a nucleus like a brain. It's got energy centers, the mitochondria. It's got filtration. It's got cellular pumps to cross membranes. It's got this is all within one cell.
Okay.
It's really complex.
That's good. Nobody likes a smart ass. You didn't have to go that much. You know what I mean?
Let's put it this way, though, Oddie. If they put out an announcement saying that they've discovered alien life, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, wow!" and then they get home and watch the TV and find out they found a tiny little single cellular organism, it's not going to be so exciting, is it? Do you think that would?
No, not for your average Joe. No, not unless you throw a football.
The religious folk want other humans or other bipeds so that they can argue whether there's two gods.
That's exactly my point. I don't think people would be satisfied with a singular cell organism. You know,
I think most people would, but it would wear off quick.
Yeah.
And Gads has a really good point there. The great hunt for fungi, because that's what's believed to have really exponentially made us.
And still does.
Multicellular. That's to do with like brain enhancement and shit like that as well.
Fungi has a massive impact on the ecosystem and the local environment. Yeah, still does to this day, actually.
Alien movie Prometheus talked about engineers of the universes, but there still has to have been an original engineer for Prometheus. So he's still back to what we're trying to explain.
Yeah, I didn't like that film. We watched it last week.
Yeah, same. I got bored.
Yeah.
I had to rewatch it a couple of times just because people kept mentioning it. Like, it's got this concept in it and this concept. Yeah, but it's a little bit of fluff.
Yeah. And the spaceship landed and it was rolling and they were running in front of it, but they were running away. Why didn't they run sideways? What the fuck?
That happens in a lot of chase scenes, doesn't it? Just take a step left. Come on.
Yeah.
Step left.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other one is in movies is every time there's an explosion, they're always walking away from it in slow motion. How does that work?
Yeah. Yeah.
If I did it, I'd get my ass blown off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I just thought that encephalus thing was a bit special.
I don't know whether we've been watching the same videos, but I watched quite a lot of videos, as you know. But I watched one this week, which was very similar to that, which said pretty much the same things you're saying. So perhaps you've watched the same one. Yeah,
it was Astrum is the site.
Yeah. Okay. I watched it on YouTube, so I don't know who it was who did it. But yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
quite interesting though, wasn't it? Yeah,
that's the closest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
to finding it. That's it, and it's not
very close. Yeah, hydrocarbons as well, I think, wasn't it? Now,
well, they've got everything. They've got carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and sulfur. They're all the things you need for life.
All of the elements, basically. And water. hydrothermal vents. Yeah,
all sorts.
Every single ingredient that was believed to produce life on Earth.
The only thing that they haven't got is time, because the casino crashed and
that's right. They
disintegrated it in case there was life on the moon, and it wouldn't interfere then if it had bacteria from Earth or something on it.
Well, I also saw a report about that this week. Which is really disappointing, actually. I was going to put it up as a topic, but I ended up not doing so. But some of the samples they brought back from the DART, I believe it was the DART mission, they found that they found molecules of ink in it, in the samples, and several other contaminants which can only have come from Earth. So I don't know if you've seen how hygienically clean those places are, those rooms.
Yeah,
but somehow they're not clean enough, and they're still getting contaminated samples, which is really disappointing, isn't it?
Well, I suppose it's like a vacuum. It's very difficult to get a pure vacuum, you know. So a pure.
You need to get down to atomic cleanliness.
Yeah, it's very difficult. No.
You're welcome to come up, Gad. So you know that shouldn't need to tell you that. You know that if you want to.
Bag of beef jerky. I give my dog beef jerky for a treat.
Yeah, so ASMR up here. That's fucking gross.
I found that really disappointing, Mal, that they, with all that,
I agree.
With all that caution, they still make mistakes like that.
Of course they do. Yeah, it can happen. I know. But yeah,
I know mistakes can happen, but that's one mistake that shouldn't happen. You know. A lot of caution is taken to prevent that as well.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
All this stuff, going to space and dealing with it, it's all new. It's not long. It's only a few decades, you know. It's not long. So they haven't ironed out all the stuff that can go wrong, obviously. You know?
So, talking about Mars, Justin, obviously I'm sure you're aware that Mars hasn't always had no atmosphere, and it has still got an atmosphere. It's just very weak, and it's still got 1% oxygen to this day. So Mars was like a mini Earth before. It had oceans and a full atmosphere, very similar to Earth.
A
long time ago.
Shield.
Yes, the magnetosphere. Basically it cooled. The core cooled, and as you know, we rely on molten core. Once the core cools and solidifies, then you don't get the magneto effect, and the magnetosphere stops working, and you lose the atmosphere. That's what's happened.
Yeah,
that's what's happened to Mars. Yeah, in a nutshell.
I was listening to something yesterday, and they're saying that there is a fourth state of matter in the center of our planet, which can act as a solid and a liquid. I'm assuming it's still an iron version for the magnet.
It'll be
causing the shield.
Some version of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, some
it would have to be. It would have
YouTube channel. I forget which one. Anton Petrov.
It would have to be a ferrous metal, wouldn't it, to give you the magnetic effect? Yeah,
I believe it has to be iron.
I just caught it on the way past. I mean, I was busy watching Trump laying hands.
Oh my God!
And evangelizing.
The strait is open apparently for 10 days.
You what?
The strait is open for shipping
fully open.
Vessels for 10 days.
Yeah.
Our fuel has already gone down overnight. Right, see if it's actually in effect with money grubbing survey fucking owners keeping their prices up, but it's supposed to have dropped overnight.
It is supposed to.
I don't really care about the fuel. I'm getting that for free now again. So, well, sort of.
Yeah, I mean,
firework.
If you're a
the fertilizer. Well, fertilizer's going to fuck us over, and you'll see the effects here.
Yeah.
Because we get like 80% of our fertilizer through the strait, and what do you do in a country with lots of land? You farm lots of food, and they can't grow it. you need urea. It increases production by 40% using urea. So us not having it means our production quantity is nearly half.
We need all the Australians to go piss on the fields, is it?
That kind of stuff for sure, mate.
Well, Australia isn't the natural soil wouldn't be a great environment for growing plants, probably. So without nutrients, it'd be virtually impossible, I suppose, would it?
It's not just an Australian thing. If you have the fertilizers, you get 40% more yield. So anywhere, any farm growing needs urea in quantity. It doesn't matter that we've got sections of desert. We've got lots and lots of sections of land where you can farm on. Go skydiving at the edge of any city. I don't know quite how it is over there in UK, but if you do it here, you just see lots of different squares, and they're all different farms, like growing different crops.
I'm good, thanks. I'll Google it.
Skydiving.
We'll Google Earth, I think. Yeah.
Fuck that shit. You never see blind people skydiving, do you?
I went skydiving to try to feel the sensation of terminal velocity, and I hyped it up way too much. It ended up blowing out my eardrum. Causing me a lot of pain. The problem with terminal velocity is you've still got a shitload of wind whipping past you, and it's not comfortable, even though you're floating.
180 miles an hour, isn't it, Oddie?
180 kilometres is what I gather for an average adult.
150 or 140 or something. I can't remember now.
You can drop a cat from any height. Not any height, but you can drop a cat from vast heights because... what is it? Their terminal velocity is at a speed that won't kill them when they land.
Yeah, because you hate cats. That's why you do it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you ever heard of Rodney Roode?
I mean, the thing is, is the clues in the title, terminal. Have a think, guys.
Have you ever heard of Rodney Roode over there? He does a really good song called "I Hate Cats."
No.
He's a 1980s pub singer who did jokes like Kevin Bloody Wilson, if you heard of him.
Okay. Yes, yeah.
It's a similar type thing. More heckling with Rodney Roode than songs, but similar sort of. Yeah. It's a really good song called "I Hate Cats." But I won't say any more.
I'm thinking of those flying squirrels, Oddie. And you know how they kind of fan themselves out and they can glide, can't they? I wonder if that's what cats do. And that's why they don't have a high terminal velocity.
With their webbed claws. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. But I wonder if they, whether it's anything to do with that, they can create so much drag that they don't get a high enough terminal velocity to kill themselves. Well, maybe.
No, that's funny, Gads.
Has that actually been tested? Oddie, that you could drop a cat from any height?
It's not any height, but it's they did it like cats fall out of windows from high-rise buildings in New York, and they statistically collected the data. And I think it's 7 stories up. They're safe, and from then up, they'll suffer more. They're more likely to suffer broken bones like hips, legs, and shit like that. But I think they still survive up to the 15th story.
There's a fucking surprise. I think for humans, it's about 5 floors, and that's the end of it, isn't it?
God, I wouldn't.
Someone's fallen out of a plane without a parachute and survived.
Yeah, they have. Yes.
But you're talking special circumstance. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They were probably very fat as well, the fuckers. You know
what I mean? They hit a tree on the. They hit a tree on the way down and then landed in snow, I believe, if it's the one I'm thinking of.
All right.
Oh, they hit a few other skydivers on the way
down. Hit the ground doing about 5 miles an
hour.
Man, they find flying spiders up in high sections of the atmosphere floating. They can travel 500 kilometres and shit, or even further, I believe.
They can shoot.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
How do they get there in the first place? They're sucked up by tornadoes or something?
Just wind
and thermal vents and shit like that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Imagine a spider getting born, puts his little bit of thread out to catch the wind. Next thing, what the fuck?
Wakes up in a beach on Spain. Yeah.
Fucking, what the fuck am I doing up here? Mom!
There you go. Gad's resident Google has found the one we were talking about, the parachute fall without a parachute.
Okay. Was it the one where they hit trees on the way down and then landed in snow? It was during the war, I believe.
There's no trees 6 kilometres up, brother.
Okay.
But yeah, they might have landed on that.
Not many fir trees up there.
Yeah, it was World War II, yeah.
Well, that's what they did in them days, isn't it? It's old school, isn't it? Walk it off.
Yeah. It doesn't.
My grandfather
Doesn't go into.
Week.
My grandfather just get up. And
doesn't go into any detail of how, but yeah, that's probably the same one I'm talking about, Gads. I think that they hit fir trees and then landed in snow or something along those lines.
Brushed himself down. Just brushed the snow off and went, yeah, whatever. Where the fuck?
I think it was a bit more severe than that, but he did survive it.
Headache.
Yeah.
Take a paracetamol and walk it off. Yeah.
Deep snow and pine trees. Yeah, exactly the one I'm thinking of. Gads thought it was. Yeah, I do know that story. That's 1 in a million. I don't think you could rely on that happening again. I mean, if the same thing happened to you, I don't think it would happen again. Yeah.
Outliers.
Yes. Yeah.
I wonder if the water that's deep in the moon is drinkable, and so do I, Justin. I think that would be rather cool, but considering the expense it's 20,000 American dollars to lift a kilo into space, apparently. So I don't know what the price is to bring a litre, which is a kilo of water back.
I'll just drink it.
Well, yeah, you got to melt it.
Yeah, but I know you weigh a kilo heavier now because you drank a kilo of water. Just have a piss.
Yeah.
Work it out, guys.
But you know, when you go on a holiday now, like if we went to Spain and places like that, they would advise us not to drink the water, so it'd give us a bad
bugs. Though
I don't drink.
They
bugs in it.
Well, yeah, but what would come back from the moon? Do you think would that be? Could we all just drink it and it'd be fine?
Well, there's nothing organic there. So it should be the purest water that you find, as long as no sand or dirt's dissolved into it, like organically pure. So you, so it's not going to make you sick.
There'll be nothing in it, just water.
Exactly. So it'll flush your system like water should do, and it'll provide hydrogen and oxygen elements.
Yeah.
But it might be very healthy. In other words.
Yeah. Tex could add it to his list of favourite bottled waters. I will never let him forget.
He'd have to have a top 11.
Yeah.
Add it to the list.
Yeah. And top 11 including the moon.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of Spinal Tap. But this amp goes to 11.
Yeah, that's right.
It's louder.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Some people are just weird. It's just funny. Some people funny.
Yeah, you gotta laugh, haven't you? Yeah.
Laughter's free.
So that's quite interesting, isn't it? That the main water could be completely like the purest water ever. It's effectively, couldn't it?
Yeah, you would think there would be nothing in it. Yeah.
Or do we know
eating water recently? You said it was changing compounds it was expelling, and water was one of them.
Yeah, that's right. It was. Yeah, water was definitely one of them.
I just find it a little like that encephalus, thing that I was on about earlier on.
Yeah.
I find it a bit frustrating and a little bit. Perhaps they need all this moon stuff for practice, but that they haven't gone back there to find out anything about that. Because that's exciting stuff.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Do we know that there aren't any microbes or any organisms on the moon? Do we
That would be
conclusively
life,
know?
brother.
No, we know.
We don't
Probably.
know. If it's ice, it couldn't survive. If it was liquid water, we could have single cellular things there. I'm not expecting it to, because I don't think we have liquid water on the moon. That's
One
what
thing
we're
you-
looking at moons on
one thing
Saturn,
you have-
Jupiter, and Uranus.
One thing you have to remember about the moon is it's two extremes. So on the sun-facing side, it's very hot, and on the other side, it's very cold. But there will be a margin in between, which is like the Goldilocks zone.
Yeah, but it still changes. It rotates around because the moon's orbiting the Earth. So compared to the direction of the sun, it's not like the moon stays hot and stays cold.
No.
Yeah.
You need it orbiting the sun without rotation, not Earth without rotation.
And it hasn't got a core.
Yeah.
No. There's no hot core. That doesn't help.
There's no energy source, exactly.
Yeah. Well, NASA did an interesting experiment on that. They collided something with the moon, didn't they? With the idea of monitoring the vibrations and trying to work out what the compounds in the center of the moon are, and they reckon that it rang like a bell.
What the fuck did they collide that made it ring like a bell? That would have had to have been asteroid-sized. Like heavy asteroid, not like a basketball asteroid. Like dinosaur.
You mean the moon rang like a bell?
Yeah, so suggesting that the moon's hollow, in other words.
Yeah, it wouldn't be rang like a bell, like a cowbell. I mean,
yeah,
it would be like you were talking about the background radiation earlier on. There's like 1 Kelvin or so. It'd be that kind of thing. A little bit of a note.
Bit of a tinkle.
Yeah.
Yeah, a tinkle, yeah.
Probably somebody drinking the water.
I found that quite interesting though, because it kind of suggests that the moon would be hollow to do that, have that effect. But how can it be hollow? It's more like to be a solid lump of rock, isn't it?
Of course it is hollow.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
What are you? A Nazi?
This is
half of the moon, Theia, is embedded underneath the Pacific Ocean in the mantle of the Earth.
Yeah, this is NASA data though.
Yeah.
It's NASA who conducted the experiment. Yeah. Anyway, that's unlikely to be accurate, I think.
That's kind of cool, Gads. Is it only that far back, like 300 million years, that it was glowing? I would have thought 1 billion or so, but I forget when it actually.
And what would the orange glowing patches be? I wonder.
Oh, lava. Yeah, like it was seismic, like had seismic activity.
It still had some seismic activity.
Still hot.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
No, I'm not an astrophysicist, Justin, but my qualifications on this I did small-scale structure of the universe at university and large-scale structure of the universe at university and a shitload of physics. But my degree was biological, so that was more for fun than for need. So no astrophysicists here, brother.
None of us are.
Just discussing, my friend.
We like to discuss these things. Anybody's welcome to join us as well, as I always say.
And anything I learned at uni was 25 years ago, so it's all got new information stacked on top of it like a mofo.
And just don't join and tell me I know jack shit, because I know that already.
Yeah. He lives down the road. He's got a little flat and jack shit.
Yep.
There you go.
Crossed my mind, Gads, it did, but it was actually biotechnology for genetics and pharmaceuticals. I was into Star Trek and drugs, so I thought
as you do.
I may not be a gynecologist, but I'll have a bloody good look.
Yeah.
So Oddie, on the screen there for nearly a century, blah blah blah. But maybe this wasn't the absolute beginning of time. Perhaps there was a universe before the Big Bang. So that's controversial. I mean, not many people would even accept that. I don't think.
The idea. Thinking that ever since I come across the idea that you cannot have a timeless state because going from
that's Malik brought that up, isn't it?
Well, it means that there was a change.
Yeah.
To go from a timeless state to timed means there was a change, and you can't have cause and effect or change in a timeless state. So therefore, there cannot be a timeless state. Therefore, there can be a different phase of cosmology.
Yeah.
I.e., a second didn't have to equal a second, but there was still time of some kind, and therefore there can be big black holes that existed prior. The thing is, everything that we know in our cosmic universe bubble that expanded, we do know fitted within the size of an atom at one stage.
Yeah,
we do know.
It's very simple, isn't it?
Supermassive black holes had to also fit within the size of an atom at one stage.
You have to think that it's very simple. You can't have a time where there was no time.
Yeah.
It makes no sense logically.
That's what I was referring to now. When I think that's possibly changed things for Oddie, has it, Oddie? That's what you were suggesting, wasn't it? But since that realisation, it changes a few things, doesn't it?
Well, it's the support that there was stuff before the Big Bang. We're all taught we're taught that time began at the Big Bang and everything began at the Big Bang. But then when you look into it, I have never found any math to support that or any science to support that.
No.
The only thing that supports it is Stephen Hawking said it.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't understand his level of math, so...
Well, that's the problem. If he showed you the maths, you would know what you were looking at.
No, you wouldn't.
It would look like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Yeah. I had a problem with that a long time ago, Oddie, with that being the start of everything. Everything from nothing, and that was the beginning of time, and the beginning of the universe. I had a problem with that a long time ago.
And when people say it's the beginning of the universe as we know it, it means the same thing as what we're saying now, but it doesn't really portray the information to non-understanding believers until you sort of describe the timeless to time state.
It's the non-understanding believers who think there is a beginning because they don't understand.
Oh, yeah,
if you mention something like space-time continuum, they'll go, what? Yeah, I have no clue what that means.
Yeah.
It's like a name for a thing. They don't understand the continuum side.
No.
Yeah.
So they don't understand that. So in fact, before you start,
the fact that black holes are singularities is another issue with me. I don't believe in singularities. I do, because the North Pole is a singularity. You can't go any more north than that.
Yeah.
But, because the math fails. But I don't believe in just saying it's a singularity for black holes because we don't understand it doesn't mean we can't understand it. So
it doesn't mean you can't understand it at some time in the future. No.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that science has tried to understand that we all thought was woo-woo and magic or whatever, some super duper being beforehand. Every time science has investigated that and found it to be what they found it to be, it's never been woo-woo or something super duper in imagination or whatever, magic, stuff like that. It's always been something very basic that followed the laws of physics.
It's always been something explainable by physics or science or both.
Every single time.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Big Bang there, Justin. It's the big expansion from an atomic-sized entity that also had things happening beforehand. But we can only, from where we are, figure out what happened down to the
it used to be
level of expansion.
It used to be down to 10 to the minus 43 of a
It's
second.
-3, I think it is now, isn't it?
Or minus 43, yeah, but I don't know what it is now. So
10 to the -3, I think. I tend to think, but I don't know. Yeah.
No, it's not -3. On your picture you just had up before, it was 10 to the -2 as the start, but I've heard 10 to the -43. It makes little difference.
Nothing it makes a little difference. Yeah.
So I don't know what's changed since then. It probably has.
10 to the -32 is when protons were formed for the first time, and I think 10 to the -18. This is all within a second. 10 to the -18 is when electrons.
Of a second, yes. Yeah.
Free electrons, started. And then it was like 380,000 years after that when we could see, because it was not translucent until then. So there was no way for light to travel. So that's where the cosmic microwave background forms, and everything before that, the universe was basically analogous to a solid object. You couldn't see through it because there was so much matter there, too close together.
So densely populated,
all coming from the size of an atom. And within that time, expanded to something like the size of our solar system or galaxy, I forget which one. Because it did that within half of a second, or like exponential chunks of a second, that's why we have the inflation theory. Because for that very briefest of moments, things travelled insanely faster than the speed of light. But it's not things within the universe travelling that fast. It's the time-space fabric itself expanding that fast.
It's the scale that's expanding, not the.
It's the thing people forget. They think that the speed of light is something that nothing can go faster than, but there's nothing in space that it deals with matter. Matter can't exceed the speed of light, but there's no matter in empty space. Space can go as fast as it bloody likes.
I can even go a bit further than that. Matter can't travel at the speed of light. It's theoretically possible, or hypothetically possible,
very close to it.
And that's when you get the tachyon kind of comments and stuff coming up. That's when time reverses and all that kind of stuff.
I think 99.9% speed of light is theoretically possible, but not beyond that, I don't think.
99.9999996 is what we get atoms in the Large Hadron Collider going at.
That's what they do there, Yes,
that's right. Yeah.
Do that.
That's insane. And they hit each other and get through the electron field, and that's nucleus to nucleus, or that's fucking full on, man. How do you? This is like shooting the arrow with the arrow in Robin Hood films, atomic level,
point to point. Point to point.
I've got one in my backyard. I've been tweaking. Fuck off.
I'm
back. You're going to have to explain your maths there, brother. We don't do math here, mate. We do science.
and even and if we can't talk about the science and get it right, we just pray for it. So the thing is, like, it's even at that speed, that's miles, way short of the speed of light. It just sounds fancy,
Yeah. Yep.
What's that, Oddie? What's that formula for?
1/3.
That's from Veritasium, and that's apparently an unsolvable equation.
No.
Huh?
3 times -1 equals,
I don't get it.
Add 1 to each side. Divide by 3, 1/3. X equals
1/3, isn't it? 33%.
I don't get it. I don't get why he said it. It's coming up in my thing often.
X cubed or
it's
something?
One of his titles. I'm pretty certain that's it exactly as in the title. It flashed up yesterday on my watch list, but it's an old one of Veritasium. You've heard of Veritasium?
Fully graduated.
You've heard of Veritasium?
Yes. I got them.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, very nice.
Cosine of X multiplied by Y, I think. relates to, does it?
Yeah. Cosine X times Y. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Multiply
since we don't, since we don't know what X and Y are, it's pretty hard to say, isn't it? But, yeah.
I forget what cosine, sine, and all that is. That's just triangular shit in my head. It's been fucking ages, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 litres of beer. My God, Maxim, what are you trying to do to yourself, man?
Awesome.
3 litres of beer. My God. I'm glad I don't drink.
That was a stupid joke. Why did sine like tan?
Why?
Cause.
Oh, cos. Yeah, cosine. Yeah.
How fucking terrible.
You hear about the constipated mathematician? He worked it out with a pencil.
Actually, what do we get into?
Shall we take a look at the next one?
Yeah.
I don't know what the next one was. Can't remember. What was the next one? Young stars. Oh yeah, dim quickly. Yeah, this is quite interesting as well.
Why does it benefit orbiting planets? I mean, the only thing you can think of is it's not going to fry everything, you know. But if there's nothing there anyway, does it matter?
No, not really.
It doesn't give them a chance to form anything, obviously. But there's nothing there anyway.
Yeah.
I don't understand
that life could form.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right.
If they didn't dim, we wouldn't be here, apparently.
Yeah, so no, we wouldn't. No, of course not.
They haven't given an explanation for why they would dim, and then after dimming, have they restored to what they were? I don't understand fully. I mean, the X-rays would kill single cellular things easier than multicellular things. Now we've got defenses against if they weren't dim anymore. I don't.
This is the one that was measured.
Sorry.
This is the one where they used Chandra body.
X-ray telescope, Chandra now.
Yeah.
The one that Trump admin has defunded. And it's one of the most important ones telling us shit we want to know these days.
Yeah, but it won't find the baby Jesus, so fuck it.
Yeah, that is pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it hasn't looked in the White House, Mal.
Yeah.
They didn't think of that. Did they?
No. You don't need all these telescopes. Just wait for the baby Jesus to come back and tell us everything.
Cheers, Sublimey. Now you're getting on the wavelength of what I was trying to get at with.
Let me put that one up.
Knowledge about it.
Well, oh my God! Yeah.
Oh my God.
Why is it backslashed? It must have been a. It's escape. It's escape like a. I can't think of the word name of it now. Anyway, it's been escaped for some reason. The brackets have been escaped.
Back in a second, guys.
Okay. This is the 3 times 1 problem, isn't it? 3 times minus 1. 3 times. Oh, yeah.
See, it's all in brackets. That's completely different.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah.
So there are 2 versions of it: 3 times minus 1 and 3 times plus 1, which is obviously very different.
And the factor is unsolvable, perhaps. Who gives a shit?
It's going to be a
You are, Andy. Here's a letter. How are you? Blah blah blah. Oh, I've got this little puzzle for you. Here's a little thing. It's unsolvable. What would you say? Who cares? It means does nothing anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Hay Lanes, by the way. Yeah. The way that's an interesting profile picture. Looks like a diving suit of some sort. It's probably not.
Is it not someone out of what's it? The program I watched? Enjoyed it. No, it's not. No, it's all right.
Looks like an kind of a Victorian diving suit or something, but it's probably not. I'm sure that's not what it is.
Game in it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, Max. Justin, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think I had this conversation with people on Blade Runner. I shouldn't have done it, but it was funny. I thought, fuck it, I'll do it. And you put 2 + 2 = 4, and they always do it. 2 + 2 always equals 4. No, it fucking doesn't. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. And I showed them why it doesn't. Right?
Seen you have that argument, yeah.
Yeah, it was just funny. It was great. So,
but I think the funniest one was when you had that argument with Pooh. I saw that once.
Well, what was that?
Well, the 2 + 2 doesn't necessarily equal 4. Yeah.
That was one. The thing is that people think 2 + 2 is 4. It's bound to be, isn't it? Because the number line is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forever. Yeah. But what if the number line only goes to 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
2 + 2 can't equal 4 because there's no such thing as 4 on that number line. It can't. It's great. It equals 1.
Yeah. It could equal 2 lots of 2, though, couldn't it?
Yeah. No, because if you add the 2 and the 2, it comes to 4. But there's no 4 in the number line. So what you do is you go back to the beginning of the number line and start again. So you go 2 + 2 is 1, 2, 3. Oops, can't go any further. Go back, it's 1. So it doesn't all equal 4.
No.
Depends on what numbers you use.
That's assuming that we only got up to 3, though.
That's not assuming. That is the number line that you're given. The thing is, what people assume is not the fact that there's 3 numbers there. They just assume the whole number line. Like they all.
Yeah.
Everybody does that.
Yes.
Except nerds like me.
I see what you
mean.
In
the private chat, Andy. I put the link up for thing. Sorry.
Oh, so no.
The 3x + 1.
Okay.
Yes. You don't have to look at it, but I put -1 in. It's +1, and it's unsolvable apparently. But yeah, sorry.
Is it safe to play the video? I don't know if it's safe. I don't know if it's safe to play the video. I don't know if it's in it.
If you do it for moments, you're laughing, but you don't have to, man. I'll just put the link there. Man, if you type in Veritasium 3x + 1, you get the thing. If the link doesn't work in YouTube, anyone else who's keen, but yeah, I only put it up there. The info to go with what we were talking about. Sorry for derailing what you guys were talking about.
No, that's right. No, it's the same sort of thing. It's
I'll put the link in. I'll put the link in chat for anybody who wants to look at it. But it's got music in it, so I'm a bit dubious about playing it.
No, that's fine. No, there are tons of problems like that.
Yeah. As I say, I remember seeing you having that argument with Pooh about.
He did not understand, did he?
He wouldn't accept it even if he did understand. Let's face it.
Yeah. And that's I think that's when I told him, you're not as bright as you make out to be, or something like that. Yeah.
Something along those lines. Yeah.
I tried not to be
arrogant. That was fun.
I tried not to be arrogant about it, but he does.
Yeah.
He does think he is a bit special. Yeah.
I thought of him today.
I had no more time for his racism, so I got rid of him.
No. Well, I saw a thing on the news about they've impounded something like 160,000 vehicles or something that have been driving illegally on the road with no insurance, and one of them was a Lamborghini. Somebody's been driving a Lamborghini around uninsured.
All right.
Wow.
I just thought, I wonder if that's Pooh. He always claims to have a Lamborghini.
That's somebody who just doesn't give a shit.
Well, we don't have to have insurance here for property, just for body. So if we crash, we cover their hospital bills. But if we don't have property insurance, then it's all on our back to pay for their car, our car, any peripheral damage and all that shit. Because I've had a work heat for 8 years, I don't currently have insurance on my personal car that I now have to drive all the time. And because I've been looking for work, I haven't been able to afford it. So I have to get onto that.
So what about insuring your Lambo then, Odd?
Yeah, well, obviously that's insured. Come on.
Keep it in the garage for now.
Yeah. I hardly ever drive that too. It's funny that.
What would happen then, Oddie, if you were involved in an accident and you didn't have that any insurance, like at the moment, whatever?
They'd sue us. We don't get American style suing over in Australia whatsoever. Like generally, you don't even hear of people getting sued, but that's how they go about it. Like their insurance company would sue me personally.
Okay.
Of course, they can't.
I'd be in debt for fucking ages, depending on what I did.
About 40 years.
Yeah.
If I hit another car and it's not an expensive car, I can just take that out of my house loan.
Just push it in the ditch and shoot the fucker.
Yeah, exactly. Now there's alternative plans. There's always a solution.
There's always a solution.
Yeah, I dread the thought. I've had one accident in my entire life, and that was to my own car into a cliff. So there was no peripheral costs, and I just fucked up my car.
I mean, it's surprising how many accidents you see on roads without actually having had one yourself. Like, it's strange.
Yeah. They say that about bad drivers, don't they? That they've never been involved in an accident, but they've seen a line with them.
Because of what I do, like operating machinery and vehicles for a living, I tend to keep my vehicle at a pretty high standard. The only thing I'm overly worried about is if my brakes failed and I went up the arse of somebody else, because then I'm 100% at fault. But if they went up the arse of me, they got to pay for it all.
We have to have an MOT check every year to check our vehicles are safe to be on the road. Do you have to have something like that, Oddie?
That's
inspection.
That's a rip-off, Andy. To fair, like
that. Is it though?
Yeah, I mean, you put your thing in the garage. Okay, they tell you, it's all back. You've had it fixed and everything's perfect. And as soon as you drive it out in the road, it's not worth the paper it's fucking written on.
So you don't have anything like that, Oddie?
Nah. When I changed ownership of my car, I got it from the next state over. And because I got it from the next state, I had to have an inspection. But that was once off.
Right.
Just basically just changed the rego details from Victoria to South Australia.
Yeah. I have to have that done every year here, Oddie.
Yeah, that's full on. I can't have a day off every year for that kind of shit. I've just got a new job and I've got a very slight wobble in my steering when I leave where I park. But that's, I think, more because of mud now, because it clears up on halfway on the drive home. But I was panicking. I was like, how the hell am I going to find time to get this in for a wheel alignment or even I can do a service on the weekends, but there's no one around here that really does it on the weekends. So
it's most likely a bulge in the tyre, and it probably, at worst, it probably needs wheel balance.
Or something like that, like something simple enough, but it still takes time. How far do you work? Can you not do something else? Like, I don't know, catch a bus.
I've just started, so I can't say, oh man, I need time off from my car. No one I know lives my way. They all live the other way. And
I know you'd feel a bit of a twat. Yeah.
I think I had to take a day off holiday last year when I had my car MOT.
Your microphone every now and again goes, or the audio from you, Andy, over here goes like an old telephone every now and again. I don't know if it's my end or... Did you get that just then, Mao? It sounded like telephonic.
Like one ear.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so it seems to be your mic or connection slightly, Andy, every now and again. It was doing it right at the very start. I meant to mention that then.
Just sometimes, like occasionally, my right ear is in love with you. My left ear doesn't know what the fuck my right ear is talking about.
I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I've got 4 microphones on this headset, and it's using AI to triangulate them, so it should be pretty accurate.
Yeah, of course.
But
my microphone costs 60 quid.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah, that's full on.
It's not
triangulation with AI just to hear someone speak normally.
Yes. Yeah.
My microphone's not exactly Prince of the Revolution.
I don't mean 4 stems with microphones on them. Obviously, you can't even. I don't know where they are. You can't see them, but they're there somewhere.
You can claim that all back on tax, can't you, Andy, because of your work?
No, because I don't use my vehicle for work. It's just my
microphone, your headset.
Oh, my headset. I don't know. Yeah, possibly, maybe.
It should do. It's work equipment.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly, or at least say it is.
Yeah.
No one in the tax accountant circle would know the difference.
Yeah.
No. I possibly could do, yeah.
My mate would, his father would have known, but unfortunately he's dead, so he's not much help.
No.
He did a tax thing for one guy. The guy owed $8,000 in tax, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know how, he didn't know why. So he gave it to my mate, he's like a top snooker player's father. To him to do, because he had his own accountancy firm. And he went. And this guy not only saved him the $8,000, he said, "I've got you $9,000 coming back to you." What? The bloke was so chuffed, he gave him the $9,000.
No.
Wow. Yeah. I wouldn't give that to an accountant. Fuck, accountants are rich, and if they're not rich, I wouldn't go to them as an accountant.
He saved his business. He was going down money. You know? He was so pleased, he just gave him the $9,000. And the mate's father gave that $9,000 to charity.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, brilliant. Yeah, superb. When they know what they're doing, and they make you money.
Yeah, well, the more money you got, the better accountant you can afford, the more you can get out of paying tax.
Yeah.
That's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, it's how much. It's all down to what you can get away with, isn't it? What you can claim or whatever. Yeah.
I'm taxed to pay as you earn, so obviously it's deducted out of my wages before I get them. So I never overpay tax. I'm never entitled to a refund or anything like that. It's awful, really, isn't it? PAYE.
I tell you what's bad about it is it's so underhanded that you need something like that to make it work in your favor, you know? Why is it so underhanded? Because like that guy's business would have gone down without my mate's father, you know?
Yes, yeah.
Well, why? Because nobody would tell him. Because
oh no, they won't. The tax people won't tell him. Yeah.
No, it's very, you know.
Yeah, it's underhanded, isn't it? Yeah.
The way it works is sneaky, backhanded, underhanded, you know.
Yeah, they won't tell you if you're entitled to a tax rebate.
Yeah.
They'll neglect to tell you that.
What you can claim, what you can't claim, why. You know? I was self-employed for a little while playing poker.
Yes, Mm-hmm.
It didn't pay me enough, to be fair, at the level that I was playing at, so I gave it up, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth the effort.
Yeah. About $6,000 a year I'm paying at the moment, just in tax alone.
Oh, well done.
Wow, I pay about 30.
Okay.
Ooh, hello.
In tax.
I'm beginning a fancy Audi.
Well, 15 grand in your money. Because it's a third of our wage. I'm up about 90-ish in Australian dollars. So that's about 30 grand tax.
Yeah. What does that relate to? 90 grand then in our money. What's that? Salary?
You're 60 cents or we're 60, whatever way around it is. We're the lower version of value, about 2/3 to half.
Well, that's because you're
Mine-
Australian. I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
Mine,
you're not British.
mine works out. Mine works out about 41 at the moment, I think.
Okay.
That AI thing
similar.
you're talking about, that Gadwin's talking about, that's a lot of that is hype.
That's what I was under the belief when I heard about it for the first time last night.
You have to bear in mind
I
that
didn't think it was-
they advertise it like that, don't it? I mean, how are you going to get business, isn't it? People want it then, don't they? No?
Yeah.
And it's all new, so nobody knows
Once
what
it gets out to the hackers, we're all fucked. Like the evil
Oh,
hackers.
God. Yeah.
Mate, they're all evil hackers, whether they've got a fucking front saying that they're nice people like Google employees,
Yeah.
or whether they're Russian fucking nightmare crazy hackers, or Iran hackers.
There
you
are
know?
there are some what they call ethical hackers that look into things, and they go into places like Microsoft, and they hack into Microsoft, and they tell them what the vulnerabilities are.
Yeah. James
those
Brown,
are-
Pleasant Green,
Yeah,
that kind of shit.
yeah.
But they did say a long time ago that once they come up with quantum computers, once they perfect that, then every encryption system on the internet is basically busted. They can get
Sounds
into
like they don't
everything.
need quantum
But then-
computers to do that. They're doing it with Claude Mythos.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that as well. I saw that Mythos as well. There's an article about that. Yeah.
Because that's what I
Gaz
was saying.
talking
A
about.
lot of that is hype.
Yeah.
Do you want to sell it? You know, duh.
It's coming though. It's
No,
got to
yeah.
be coming.
Well, here's the thought. But if it's just something I was thinking a little, as what Andy just said about once AI and all that gets into it, and the quantum thing, and they get in all the encryption is fucked and all the rest of it. So
All finished. Yeah.
surely that they would also have AI quantum things to counteract that.
Yeah, I don't think they have
don't
though.
know.
Just transfer.
I don't
Yeah.
have to pay
If
for
it
it.
can go one way, it can go the other.
Yeah.
Not fast enough. They will
Yeah.
have all of our money. They will have conformed us all into a similar fucking version of everybody. Like they're going to take everybody's wealth so they can control us, and then they're going to cull us.
But they do that now. Do you know my council have access to my bank account?
What's that now? How?
My council have access to my bank account
Why?
because we pay council tax. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
covers the police and the drainage and roadworks and stuff like that. If you do that, they have access to your account in case you're earning too much, and then they take some for that. They take council tax
evil.
off you. Yeah.
They find out about ours like similar with us.
They find
but
out, yeah.
We find out info at tax time when we do our
Yeah.
tax return. Then
All
they
right.
know how much we earn each
Yeah, of
year, and then child services and
Oh, yeah,
shit.
but
will
we
pay
don't- we
or
don't
ask
even
for
have
more
to-
maintenance.
We don't even have to tell them. They'll find out
Well,
if
same.
my missus earns too much money. They'll know.
I don't even get a group certificate for tax from my boss anymore. I go to the accountant, like the chief accountant, and he's already got all my data because he's an accountant. He has access to my what used to be a group certificate, which is basically what my boss would give me to take to the tax department to work out my tax refund. But now they've always got it before I go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have access to my wealth, or at least
Yeah.
knowledge of my wealth. I don't think they can actually take any. It's kind of evil.
Oh, we don't have that here, Sublime. We don't have that here. I think
Presumably they'd already look at your bank account, I suppose. Well, we don't know that they don't do that though, Mel. Perhaps
No.
they do. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think law enforcement has much ability over
Mm.
here for anything to do with
Oh,
funds.
on a federal level, yeah. FBI,
Yeah.
federal.
we don't
Yeah.
have that. No, we don't have that. I mean, they can find out if they need to, obviously, but
Oh, yeah. They can get access to your bank
they
account.
don't actually have it. You know. They can only have it on a legal basis. You know?
Yeah.
If they're investigating, like, I don't know, fraud or something, or money laundering and stuff.
Money laundering, yeah. They can actually freeze your account, can't they, as well, which would be pretty dramatic.
Yeah. But we don't have it. Otherwise, we don't have that here. No.
No.
How come a person from Cali can have the name Sublime? Oh, actually, I might have that wrong. It might have been Justin who was from Cali. But yeah, Limey, Sublimey, Limey, all that just always makes me think UK.
Yeah. No, it's James Lames. Lames Bond. Yeah. I'm not sure where he is. He might want to tell us. He might not, but I can't remember where he is. Justin's North Michigan, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
A sublimey. A sublimey is probably Welsh. Hey, it's not that fucking funny, bastard.
I was going to ask what the ice wallies were, but I've just clicked. Yeah, the ice. They've got detention centres. I wonder how many people they've got in these detention centres. Does anybody know?
No. They've got an awful some big detention centres, haven't they?
Well, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Why have they got so many detention centres, and how many people are they holding? On what grounds? Yeah.
But it turns out at the end of his spin in the White House or whatever, that Biden got rid of more.
Thanks, guys.
Sent more people away.
Okay.
Yeah, so Biden got rid of more illegal immigrants than Trump has done for all his promises.
That's what I was leading up to, Gads, that not only are people known to be in these camps, but a lot of them are unaccounted for. That's the
how are we going to document them?
Yeah.
They haven't got documentation, that's why they're there. So
yeah.
I can't believe that the US has accepted this.
Why not?
Like it's just SS, isn't it?
Exactly.
They don't have a choice, so yeah.
It's got a lot of similarities to the SS, hasn't it? And what they did rounding
similarities. It's identical.
ICE is a bit. ICE reminds me of the brown shirts.
Yeah.
When they went around, and they went around murdering people and arresting people off the streets, and the brown shirts in Hitler's time. Yeah, it does remind me.
A lot of similarities, aren't there?
I agree. Yeah. I know it's not the same because it's different times, but it just looks similar. Scary.
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, if you were one of these people, even if you were a legal immigrant, you would be worried,
Yeah, we should be. I think. I think everybody should be worried.
Yeah.
You don't have to be illegal. They're getting them whether they're not illegal.
This is the thing. Yes, exactly. It's got to be worrying.
Some camps are for kids. Yeah.
Well, I think kids should be in
camps. Kids should be in camps. Going there. I know that for a fact.
Kids should be in camps anyway. Fuck them.
But scout camps, mate. Not fucking.
Oh right. Oh, sorry. Camp. All right. My bad.
Kids love camps.
I know they do. That's the idea, isn't it? They're like born indoctrinated. I'm being a bit of a twat now, but yeah, I can't be doing with kids, so fuck them.
Nice picture there, Maxim. Those sunflowers are nice. I assume that's what Maxim does for a living, but I don't know. He always has pictures of sunflower fields on his profile picture, so maybe that's what he does.
A year or so. It took the photo a year or so ago.
I don't talk to Maxim. He called me a dirty rat.
We're all dirty rats. Don't worry about it.
Fuck that shit.
We're all dirty rats.
I thought it was just the women, and mainly Angela.
No, me. Out of the blue. Out of the blue.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So,
He calls everyone that, though. Yeah.
yeah, I'll just fuck off sound.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool.
Run that around in your head a few times.
What does Baja mean, Gads?
Badger.
Baja.
Type of VW racing VW, wasn't it?
No idea.
But a car?
Yeah, the Baja VW. There's one with like a cage over the engine in the back. It's
Never heard of it.
racing version.
Okay.
Waiting for drones today.
I see Ukraine's just got the massive shipment of drones delivered to them.
Baja.
Oh, Baja. Okay.
Sounds like you're German.
That's like when I go jogging every morning.
That's what I say when somebody said, "Are you going jogging this morning?"
Yeah. put my warm jacket on.
So what does it mean, though, Gads? That's the point. Spanish.
Well, that
okay.
helps. Oh, I'm good now. Yeah, I'm fine now. Thanks. Good. Not a fucking clue. Absolutely clue. I know the fuck you're on about now. It's a car, is it?
Jehovah. Oh, mate, apparently it's a place in California, going by what Gads is saying, but I don't know.
All right. And it's Spanish. Of course. It's a place in California, Mal. Oh, is that a Spanish place? Yeah. All right, tidy. I worked that out then. What the fuck? Why does America have all these weird places like, New London or whatever? Can't you make your own names up or no?
That spun me out a couple of weeks ago. Someone was talking about London and it was in the United States. I was like, fuck off.
There's a London, Ontario, isn't there? There are actually several in America, I think.
Yeah.
I would have to say, like, as far as Wales is concerned, there's a place called Mice Ear Half, okay? That Welsh name. There's fucking loads of them. You send a letter to 32 Mice Ear Half, it could go anywhere.
New Berlin, yeah.
That's a Nazi. We knew it. We knew it all along.
Is that in PA, Gads? Pennsylvania?
Just learn some words for fuck's sake.
I thought Gads was down the Pennsylvania way. I don't know where New Berlin is. Oh, it is down PA way. Yeah, I thought so.
All right, I've got it now. PA. What's that?
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Yeah,
Pennsylvania. Okay.
yeah.
I've learned a few of those little PADA things. Yeah.
San before everything. Saint. Yeah. San Francisco. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, get your own life. Stop nicking ours.
Named after William Penn. I don't know who William Penn is. God, Gad, you're making me Google a lot tonight.
Yeah.
William Penn. I should probably know who that is, shouldn't I? Oh, he's English, so I probably should then. Yeah. English writer.
I got an inkling.
Theologian and religious thinker, and influential Quaker.
All right. Well, I thought I got an inkling was a good joke, but never mind. I'll go to the toilet and be back now.
Okay, that's interesting. Limes, where the Spanish missions were, you find San in the name. Yeah. Interesting.
I didn't know that.
No, I didn't.
I learned the United States was a convict colony before Australia a year or so ago, which cracked me up because whenever I used to mention I was from Australia, the Americans would generally go, "Ah, you fucking convict," and all this shit at me. And then I found out shortly afterwards, oh, well, I used to send convicts to America first. They're 100 years older than us, America, or white America is.
It wasn't a great strategy, really, was it, sending them to another country so they could mix with other criminals and become bigger criminal gangs? It's not really the greatest method, is it?
They weren't criminals, really. They were stealing.
No, probably not. Yeah. I always think that stealing, if you're starving, isn't stealing.
Yeah.
Everyone would steal if they were hungry enough, wouldn't they?
It's not a morally wrong thing anyway. It's still stealing, but fuck, it's the choice between death or not, then
yeah. I used to say, stealing if you're starving isn't really stealing at all, is it? It's called sharing, isn't it?
I like that. Liberating for the greater cause.
That's the definition of sharing, isn't it?
It depends. The owner might not think that's the definition of sharing.
No, but who wouldn't steal if they were starving, though? On the other hand,
yeah.
I mean, if you were genuinely starving, then who knows what you'd do?
I'd been starving. I didn't eat for 6 days. I refused to beg.
Yeah.
Did you die? Yeah, of course I did.
There's so much wasted food though these days, whereas back when the convicts were around there, it was hard to find bread. So it's sort of different circumstances.
You do know, Mal.
You can always go into a pokey room and get biscuits and shit like that and coffee for free. Just act like you're playing the pokies, and they'll give you like treats. They're treats to try to keep you on the pokies, but just act like you're playing them and go and have a coffee and some biscuits for free. It's at least enough to get you by.
You do know that you can always go to the supermarkets, Mal, and they have skips out the back which you can get all the food out
of. I don't know now. I'm not sure they do now. It's against the law. Because of health and safety. See, the thing is, if I get ill eating their shit out of that shit, I can sue.
Yeah.
So I think they're locked now, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I'm not eating out skips anymore, or the bins on bus stops.
Yeah.
Done all that.
They try to stop that here too, because then people won't go into their shop and buy stuff.
Yeah.
Like bakers throwing out day-old bread and shit.
Yeah, hotels used to throw out whole chickens and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, God. Yeah.
If you were starving, you would do things like that, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Technically, that's theft as well, even if it's thrown into a refuse container. It's still theft. Somebody still owns it other than you.
Do you think somebody who hasn't eaten for 4 days gives a shit?
I don't think they do at all. No. Who cares? If they put them in prison, they'd get 3 meals a day. So that's a step up, isn't it?
Bus stop, man.
If they put you in prison, it'd be a step up, wouldn't it, Mal? You get 3 meals a day in there.
Yes, I know. I've been a few times.
Yeah.
It's his pleasure on a few occasions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't always nice, no. But that kind of thing is, I refuse to beg and I refuse to steal. So it's a bit fucked. I used to eat, you've got like chips in the bins and bus stops.
Yes, yeah.
For 2 days. Oh, we did those chips and not flinch in front of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't take long before you get like that. Picking sweets up.
It doesn't take long at all. No.
I don't steal from individuals ever, but I don't give a fuck about stealing from corporations.
It's the same. It's the same to me. The fact that they've got
see that as the same.
Yeah, the fact that they've got more money and more resources and this and that and
It's
the
not
other
even that.
than the individual has got. The morality of stealing is the same to me, or it was at that time. You know,
the iconographic Trump image as well. I think you're probably referring to. Oh, I got rid of it. Yeah, Oddie did put it up earlier.
I can bring it up again for you if you want in a sec. I don't see it as stealing because I see it more as you can just tweak the system so you gain more perks.
You see it more of liberating for the greater good, do you?
But that's what managers do. That's what nearly every manager that I know of does to some degree.
That's fine, but
which is essentially stealing from your perspective, but it's not stealing from their perspective. It's them tweaking the system to benefit them better.
Why? Yeah, but why should I make myself like them?
It's not even religious. I don't think.
A moral thingy within your head, but like I was getting free fuel at my last job because I put 300 litres a day into an excavator and just topped up the work year, so 10 litres a day. Which is stealing.
Yeah.
But I drove around in their quarry, I did all this, I did all that, and no one gave a fuck. So it's still stealing, but it was more of a tweaking the system to benefit me.
I know. I get it. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I wouldn't. I couldn't see myself doing it. I would actually starve for days rather than do it. You know.
I would never deprive an individual, though, because that's fucked up.
Yes.
You can see direct pain there. But the 10 litres of fuel, for the example, it was never noticed. I could go into high power mode and use an extra 50 litres a day in the excavator. So
I think if you're driving around the site and things like that, you're doing it for work anyway. So that I can is a different kind of thing altogether as far as I'm concerned. I wouldn't have
it's not in the contract for me.
I wouldn't be no problem with that. No. But I wouldn't take like loads and loads just because I could. You know, drive around in work and then have 100 gallons left to drive around wherever I wanted. I wouldn't do that. I don't know. There'd probably be a bit left. Obviously, you can't judge it exact, so.
It's probably not me either, but I'm not. I don't hold it against you really doing that, but I don't really see me doing that either. But I'm too honest for my own good sometimes.
I think it would be from what I've heard of you. Yes, yeah.
I can't lie because I can't remember the lie to sustain the lie. Pretty much. Anytime I've lied in the past, I've been caught out because I couldn't remember the lie 2 months later.
Lying's hard.
What's the fucking point?
Lying's hard.
I have no reason to.
Got to have a good memory to be a good liar.
The thing is, lying the first time is easy, but if you lie to somebody who can think, lying the second time is hard.
Yeah. As we discovered, Mal, and we've seen on the chats, you've got to have a very good memory to be a good liar. How many times have people been caught out lying because of somebody with a good memory? Quite a lot.
Some people remember things for months.
Yeah, I know.
It's just a quick passing comment in the chat, you know? And then
that's right.
Later they get
I'm like that. Yeah. I assume that's the image you were talking about, Justin, but I don't know. Or was it Lames? One of them was talking about that anyway.
You cannot tell me that's a doctor.
It's missing the top. I believe he had a glowing thing above his head as well. Not quite a halo, but a glowing.
Surrounded by glow.
Of course, it's not a doctor, Mal. That was never what it was about. It's lying.
No, that's
I heard. We all know this one got taken down, but I heard that he chucked up another one too. But I haven't yet come across it.
Yeah,
Gaz said there's a larger one.
Yeah. This is cropped the top.
What a crazy creep, eh? My God. That's obviously very offensive to religious people, and that he's lost a lot of support apparently because of that.
I would counter that with who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Pete Hegseth did the Samuel Jackson from Pulp Fiction fucking phrase in one of his speeches. Did you hear that? He butchered the shit out of it.
Yeah, he did.
But, yeah, fuck. Brutal.
But I would say, like, people can be offended as they fucking like, no? And I have a right to be, it is my right, I can be offended. Yeah, okay. So it's my right to be able to offend you then.
Exactly.
It doesn't work one way.
You take offense, it's not given.
Yeah, you don't give offense, it's taken. Case in point, comedians. Now, I brought this up with Trobs and he disagreed. I think it was a while back. I'm sure it was him that disagreed. It might have been somebody else. But comedians, for example, offend everybody as much as they can if they're a good comedian, you know? If they don't just go there and be smiley. You're allowed to be offended. I watched videos on YouTube where people have actually got out and shouted and screamed at the comedian because they didn't find him funny and he was offensive, and they walked out. And he said, "Why the fuck do these people come to a comedy show?" You know.
There you go. There's the full image. Gad sent it to me on Discord.
That's nice, that is.
You can see the things in the sky. So that what's that got to do with being a doctor, for God's sake?
Oh, devils and demons.
That's the angels looking after him, and the eagle for America, and the planes is the threat of.
And the Statue of Liberty is there in the background. Yeah.
If you don't like it, we'll fuck you up. Basically, yeah. That's
but obviously that's quite offensive to religious people. Whether it should be or not, I don't know. People are entitled to have religious beliefs, I suppose. No?
Yes, yeah.
And that doesn't really fit in with it. Doesn't fit in anywhere, does it?
We're also entitled to mock them for having religious beliefs.
Absolutely.
I hope they understand that.
If their thing is the religion thing, then I'm entitled to mock their religion thing. But I'm wondering if you'll bring another one out next week, but it's Hispanics, then he'll be fucked.
Yeah. Hadn't thought about that till you said it. Fucking oath. That's the remaining demographic he hasn't. Well, he has fucked over with us, but yeah.
I don't think the Pope's very impressed at all, Gads, with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking doing him a world of good. Keep it up, Trump, because I don't want to see you here after the midterms.
He doesn't like the Pope. He thinks the Pope's weak.
He'll still be here after the midterms, don't you think, Goddy?
Listen. The Pope doesn't need
will be, but his power won't be. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, the Pope doesn't need to be strong. He's got God on his side, for fuck's sake.
No, we're talking about Trump now. I don't know whether he'll still be there after the midterms.
All right. Yes, he will.
I think he will.
Terrible for Americans.
Yeah. It's just he loses power in the Senate and stuff. Because there's lots of.
Let's hope so.
No, I was replying to Godwin's thing. Sorry.
I see. Yeah. I hope he does lose lots of power. In fact, I hope he loses all of it.
I hope he dies.
Yeah.
Painfully.
I don't say that. I don't think that. That's not me. No.
I think we've moved past that, Gads.
For a lot of people, man.
I think we've moved past that, Gads.
A lot of people.
I think if we were going to impeach him, or you were going to impeach him, it would have been a long time ago.
God,
I think it's gone too far.
It's all just words.
2 years ago. Yeah, it's all bullshit.
You can't even get the 25th Amendment to get him out. Like, that should have happened fucking 6 months ago. But who the fuck wants J.D. Vance in power? He's a fucking...
Nobody wants him either, but but he's basically rewritten all the laws, hasn't he? So who knows if they can even do these things anymore.
J.D. Vance was only put into power by the gun-wielding fucking corporation. So if he gets made president, that'll just prolong war. That's why you don't want J.D. Vance in. Yeah. Well said, Gads.
I think you're about right, Gads.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's getting to the stage where it's not even funny anymore. I used to it's comedy.
No, it's sickening and it makes me angry. Yeah,
I thought Trump was now that there's the one thing that this Trump has done for me on a positive scale. Maxie laughed at me when I said it. Is that he's actually got me interested in politics. I wasn't before. For all my life, I didn't give a fuck.
Same. I've never given a fuck about politics until 4 years ago. Until he jumped in. Mate, first time he jumped into presidency, we were chatting about it left, right, and centre on chat too. Yeah. Fucking hated his guts then, and I never talked about it prior ever.
No. Did I give a shit who the American president was? No, I did not give a toss. I didn't give a fuck who our prime minister was.
No.
Who gives a shit? You know what they get in. Everybody knows.
It affects me over here, and that's why I had to start giving a shit.
I don't understand that one, man.
My other half, because she doesn't like it or understand it, and she thinks,
how many thousands of miles away? Yeah, this is the thing that a lot of people are not quite understanding, particularly Americans, I would say. That the world is too small for it not to affect the whole world. It just
I have to earn $300 extra a month just because of Trump, just on my house and mortgage payments.
It affects everybody. It all filters down from the most powerful.
Yeah,
that's not including inflation on food and all the other crap. And that was straight after we had lots of fires and floods here a year or so ago, which had also pushed up inflation.
See, so when I was growing up, it was doesn't affect me. It's fucking Korea. Who gives a shit? It's just at the other side of the world. China, where? I don't know what the fuck China is. No, it's far too small now. Everything and everything's integrated. America can't do without fucking China. Even though they go, China this and China that, they can't do without them. It's all part of the same cake,
Yeah. I like how China just ignored his blockade, basically.
I just watched the program on China. They really don't care.
Well, apparently Iranian ships have been moving out. Apparently Iranian ships have been moving in and out through the blockade as well. So it's not much of a blockade, really, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, full on. They said that there's a 10-day ceasefire where the strait is open, but in the same paragraph, Trump was saying, but the blockade's still stopping Iran vessels.
It's not that. It's not that, because I know they've already there's several that have already got through. So it's not working. It's all bravado.
I like that one, guy.
The problem is, sorry, you're good.
No, sorry.
The big problem is America's ships are way too big, and I forget the name of the 38 Iranian subs that are in the strait that are small and maneuverable, and we're just waiting underneath the water for the American ships to come in. But they're undetectable by America. They're too small, and they're more maneuverable in a 21-kilometre stretch of water.
They're like the fast boats.
You can't have aircraft carriers. Yeah.
No, they're like the fast boats.
Aircraft carriers, the massive ones, they just don't. They're sitting ducks, basically.
Well, take them 2 days to fucking turn round,
Yeah.
They're like super tankers and all them kind of things. They're a bit fucking. They don't do things in a hurry. But around them little boats that run around the place, don't they? I don't know what they are. Little speedboat things with.
That is a high number, Sublime. 24% is obviously slightly less than a quarter, but 44% is getting on for half. So that's quite a big variation in numbers there. I don't know why it's such a variation. 56 to 60% isn't such a variation, but
that would depend on who does the poll and who with.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a variation, isn't it?
Yes, but that wouldn't it? If you got the blinkered MAGA supporters, you get the 40% place, and if you got the Democrats who can't stand the sight of him, you're going to be down to 24. So if you take it somewhere in the middle and say like 30, 35.
Yeah.
Just as a guess,
Yeah. 46%. Was favour of Labour. Wow. That's quite high numbers. I'm surprised it's that high.
But then he was in full then as well.
I thought about 96% of Americans couldn't stand the sight of him. So that's a bit of a shock.
No, not at all. No. His overall rating is like in a ditch.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, less than 30%, I believe, isn't it?
Something around 27.
Yeah.
As I say, it depends on who does
who you ask.
Thing.
Who you ask, like most things.
It's not even who you ask; it's who does the poll. There's a lot of the places, like America is one of these places where people tend to be, from what little I know of it, very biased one way or the other. This way, that, or whoever.
Yeah.
So whoever's taking, for example, if Fox News took the poll, they would have a different result. If the BBC went over there and took a poll,
there'd
be a different result.
Yeah.
All in favor of Trump,
Yeah.
Depends on who does the poll. The polls are quite complicated.
Of course.
They're like queues in supermarkets.
Well, you can be very selective about it, especially in American states, can't you? Because you can deliberately go to certain states and you can predict the result.
You got it. Yeah. You can take your poll in Texas, or you can take your poll
in
wherever, somewhere else that doesn't believe us,
Yeah.
I mean, Texas loves fetuses,
Yeah.
They love them. They protect them all day until they're born gay, and then they can fuck off.
Then they don't want them anymore. Yeah.
Oh, that's classic. Brilliant. Time to let some light into this dingy, dark, dank cellar I'm in. Oh.
You haven't had any shouting or banging on the wall then, today?
No.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. That's good.
Should be all good.
Yeah, I hope so. Hope things sort out.
I got paid this week for doing my trial, and it was supposed to be cash in hand, but he put it directly into my account. But because it's cash in hand and I'm not in his system, he just gave me basically I got the tax as well. So I got a huge chunk this week, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm basically earning what I used to earn to the dollar each week, but I also get sick days and holiday days now, which I haven't had for a long time. So, yeah, I'm kind of happy.
The work, all right?
Well, I've been in the field for about 20 years, and this company started doing this at the start of this year. So they've been doing it for 4 months, and then I've come along with 20 years experience. I could have asked for more money, and I would have got it. Because I go there and I've just got the strategy to pull off more efficiency, basically. Man, they take in concrete, they got to crush it from big size down to small size where they sell it, and that's like stuff that goes below a car park or below the bitumen on the road, that kind of stuff. And basically all I'm doing is moving it towards the rock crusher. What comes in, move it to the crusher, make it smaller so it fits through the crusher, and empty rock crusher. It's simple. It's as simple as that. So it'll probably become mind-numbing and boring, and I want to leave for that reason. And it's dirty compared to what I used to do. There's a lot of dust.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's I've got myself into a good sort of system.
Take the money and
run. And I still haven't got a clean urine test for THC yet. It's 3 weeks of not touching. Yeah, I haven't touched it for 3 weeks, 3 and a bit weeks. And I did a test.
Are you still testing? Yeah.
Positive. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I was told 30 days. So I got another week for that. But it doesn't matter. I've got a job now, and I just can't go on the books.
If you've got a job that pays the money, take the money and run, earn it till you retire, and then fuck off and do what you want.
Yep.
people go, it's a shit job and all the rest of it. Yeah, but if they turned around and said, okay, we'll give you £2,000 a week, $2,000 a week, are you going, yeah, fuck it, I don't give a shit what the job is, really. Just take the money. It's a fucking job. It pays the bills. It doesn't really matter what it is. People go crushing fucking rocks, RD smash. It's like you could have a high power job. It doesn't make any difference. It's still a fucking job. There's still somebody above you going, hey, do this or I'll fire you. In fact, you're more liable to get fired in a high power job. If you turn around and go, RD smash, if fired, they won't fire you. I'm just saying, it's like people overrate fancy jobs, and they're not. I've had nice jobs doing research, and there's no fucking difference. You just don't get rid of it.
What's creatine then? Does that get rid of the? It masks the THC. Is that what it's saying?
Yeah, well, I've never heard of it.
No.
Creatine, people, bodybuilders use it, don't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, you get in a big tub, and bodybuilders use it.
I've no idea. Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I've never bothered.
We have roadside tests from the police as well these days, and I'm freaking older than 50. I don't need to smoke it as much.
Don't need the shit. Don't need
the hassle that goes with it. And do you find that you're so immune to it now that it's not even worth smoking it anyway?
No. It always works. I don't know what nice. I'm not trying to get around it, guys. I've stopped. It's fine. My father was saying, "Oh, why don't you get non-alcoholic beers?" Because to do that.
That's fucking beer with no beer in it. Yeah. What the fuck's the point of that?
I never really liked the beer taste in the first place.
It's like decaf coffee. I got coffee, but it's decaf. What does that mean? It means there's no coffee in it. What's the fucking point of that then? I want coffee. Duh. I never understood that stuff. All that kind of thing. No. Beer with 0% alcohol. Well, what is pop? Let's face it, it's fucking pop.
Niacin, apparently, Oddie, is another one. Gaz is saying a vitamin that hides the THC.
And so is half a glass of vinegar, apparently, a method.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, you imagine doing that.
I'll just buy this bottle of vinegar and just neck some of that and see how that goes.
Yeah.
God burn it. Tetrahydrocannabinol.
Cannabis oil. Cannabis oil. I thought that'd have been oil in there, but it's not. Okay.
Do they not have a test that would? They must know about that.
How did they test you as well, Oddie? I was going to ask you about that.
They did in that one where the creatine masks it. Surely they have something in that test by this time that will spot the creatine.
Yeah, you'd think.
You would think so, wouldn't you? No?
Yeah.
You put 3 drops of urine onto the test thing, and then there's a line that will appear automatically once the urine is diffused along the swab inside, and that's the control line. And then if you have less than 50 micrograms of THC in the sample, it won't be able to attach to some cannabinoid binders from a goat, apparently, that'll then, like, if there is higher than 50 micrograms, it won't give another line, which means you fail. And if there's less than 50 micrograms, it will combine with this coagulant and it will create a second line.
Okay.
So
Gad's is saying don't smoke for 3 days and you'll pass it, but it's more. Some people say up to 3 months. 3 months. Some people say it stays in the system.
Yeah, Gad's talking about mouth swabs, though. That's different.
That's different. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have passed too. Normally it's 12 days with the roadside ones for police officers here, But I was on my 18th hour or 16th hour when I got done at work with their version, which is a more elaborate test, but it's still swab. And I've passed 3 of them prior, but this time I didn't. And I think it was because I was a bit more dehydrated.
Okay.
Oh,
Like it took longer to get the swab moist enough for it to work.
I'd have to say, when I was doing all that stuff, it wasn't as strong as like the weed and stuff. It wasn't as strong as it is now, and things like. And nobody gave a shit anyway. You walk down the street smoking it. It's illegal now. Nobody cares. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're all hippies anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Same here. It's once the roadside test came into effect that it became sort of a problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then I can't get to work.
Yeah. Well, that screws you for everything then, doesn't it?
That's right. Yeah. And I can't get Centrelink payments because of having 2 mortgages. Apparently my assets are too high.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I found that out, I panicked like, fuck, shit, got to get a job anywhere.
I told you I fancied him. 2 mortgages. 2 mortgages.
Mate, 2 shitholes, brother.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if he doesn't have nice. I don't care if he doesn't have nice buns. It'll do me. 2 fucking mortgages. Jeez. Okay.
Well, can't live together with my.
I know. I was being a bit facetious.
Yeah. You moved her out, but unfortunately only next door. Should have been the other side of town.
Oh no, if we were happy, we'd have a nice house together.
Yeah, but of course you would.
In Adelaide, it's the average mean price for a house. They're about 700 grand for an average family house here with 3 to 4 bedrooms.
So with the 2 houses you got, they joined together, are they?
Yeah. Duplex.
Okay. Semi-detached, we would call it.
Yeah. The neighbours were trying to sell their house, and I bought it for around the 200 grand mark. It's worth about 450 to 500 now, and I bought it just before COVID. So in 5 years, I've doubled.
Yes,
blows me away, man.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, no fucking good. You can't get access. Yeah, I know.
No,
okay.
exactly.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Yeah,
insurance is the bitch. That goes up in chunks each year, like 20 to 30% each year. That's fucking insane.
No, that's done it now. I mean, I'm in love.
Normally in this situation, the family has more than one income coming in to do it, though.
Of course, that's right. That's right.
That's the issue. I'm hated by the other half, so there's no help that way.
No. I like good. Patience, perhaps.
Does she work, Oddie, or not?
No, she does art.
Okay.
Oh, that's fucked up.
She looks after the kids well, but she's also, different topic.
Yeah, different topic. Yeah.
She doesn't seem.
She's at my window now, yelling at me. That's how full on it is, saying we have 3 incomes. So she's monitoring the shit out of me. But I've been asking for her to help me pay the mortgage for fucking 2 years, and I haven't seen a cent. You hear that?
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to be what you call thick stupid, you know? Seems bright enough.
She is.
But good idea. That's blown it. We just cause more grief. Sorry, Oddie. Didn't mean to do that. I'm just asking. Yeah.
You're all right, fellas. She began with abuse.
Yeah.
You sort of get used to it. I mean, I can always sell, then I don't have this interest rate hike problem.
Yeah.
I mean, why pay for a place when I'm hated and abused and not helped in any way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't Can't say much.
Good thing that chick did it all in front of the neighbour's camera too. Hey, that abuse just then.
So there was a guy on a YouTube thing that just reminded me. So sorry. That they were having a meeting. These homeowners association people in America, and the guy was complaining because his neighbors had bought what would you call it? You know, like they have a dog that keeps you comfort and things like that. Like, you know, what do you call them?
A golden retriever.
No, yeah, one of those. Everybody wants one of those. They're for like autistic people or something, and they like comfort dogs. What do they call them? Jeez, I forgot what they called now.
Not sure.
Yeah, service dog, service pet, service
something,
animal,
something like that. Yeah, support animal. You know, but these people next door got a fucking llama. Right?
Oh god!
Every single morning. Yeah, every single morning. Awesome. Every single morning, this guy got up and he said, and he was complaining at this meeting now. Every morning I get up at 7 o'clock. He said, I go outside and this fucking llama is looking at me over the fence. He said, this llama's waiting for me. And every time I go out, it's looking over the fence. And somebody piped up and said, do you not see the problem there? That the llama's not waiting for you. It's you going out there looking at the fucking llama.
Yes.
I was fucking laughing like fuck. Idiot. Some of the homeowners association people, Gadwin might know more about the. Well, he probably will do. They're fucking nuts, you know. Some woman is like washing a car in her own drive. And the HOA woman is coming over and shouting at her, you can't do that there, we don't allow it, and all this. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Do that on my drive, she get headbutted.
Can your mother soul? We'll get her to stitch this. Crack!
You know?
Yeah. Did you ever see Michael Payne, the nosy neighbour now? Michael Payne, nosy neighbour. It was a sketch. What was his name? I forget his name now. One of the comedians did a sketch. Michael Payne, nosy neighbour.
Okay.
And he said, he was there with a pair of binoculars at the window. He said, do you know, Mrs. Smith at number 38, she's been lying out in that yard for 3 days and nobody's lifted a bloody finger. And he's been sitting there watching her, you know. Very, very funny.
Yeah, I would think obviously we don't have that shit over here, but America seems to be very common with these.
Harry Enfield and gang, one of his people did this. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about right for him.
One of his people did the Michael Payne nosy neighbour sketch. Very funny.
I've never heard of that one. I like comedy.
But I just find that it's a weird thing. The housing association people over there. Now this is my little naive take on this, right? They have all these rules and things that you can do or don't do and all that because it keeps the neighborhood good and nice and clean and tidy and all. And the price of the houses are worth more because of it.
That's the idea, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm not sure, but that seems to be the take.
Oh no, I think you're absolutely right. Yeah.
They seem to be nuts about it. Like you can't wash your car in the drive. Get a fucking grip.
Yeah.
The whole place will be dry in an hour. We're in America.
It's like where my son lives. He's moved on to it's kind of a private estate, but he's not allowed to have a commercial vehicle on his driveway. So, and he's a carpet fitter, so he's not allowed to park his van on the driveway, on his own driveway, that is.
I know what I'd be telling him. I know what I'd be telling him. No. Yeah, I can understand. I can see that, but I just...
Or a caravan. He happens to own a caravan as well. He's not allowed to park that in his driveway.
I was just fuck off sound. So coming over and knocking on the door and waking you up and telling you, you can't do this. You're not allowed to.
Yeah.
Not with me. No, it's not going to work.
It's not going to work, is it? Yeah.
You're not going to do that twice.
Yeah.
And the
It's
thing
crazy,
is,
though, isn't it?
don't follow the rules, right?
Mhm.
For Gadwin would know, if you don't follow the rules, they post you a fine.
No.
Yeah, they post you like notices and they give you a fine and stuff.
Oh my God. I wonder if that's enforceable, though. Could they actually enforce that, take you to court? Maybe.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I
No.
really don't know. I don't know how it works when it gets to that stage.
Mm.
Perhaps they can even get you to be forced to sell up and move. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe. Yeah.
But they seem to think. Do you know what they like, Andy? You know this, right? You know the workmen's clubs.
Yes. Yeah.
You know the staff in the workmen's, like, and they have a blazer with a little badge on it.
Trades and labour clubs and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, workmen's clubs. As soon as they get that little badge on their jacket, they think they're fucking Hitler.
Oh yes. Yeah. I know what you mean.
That's what it used to be like.
Yeah, well, they are. They're all those sort of people, aren't they? They would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible.
I wrecked one mod. Well, me and my mate, we wrecked one workers' club because they were going to throw us out because we were laughing too loud at the comedians.
Okay. Oh my God!
We were making too much noise. So
oh my God!
The thing is, I mean, it's like, well, I mean, I trained and stuff as well, like, but
yeah,
he's like forced down his karate. We just fucking wrecked the place. They tried to throw us out. Funny as fuck. And we were just checking these people off, you know. We were checking, and we're just laughing because what can they? But because they're little fat fucks and they're about 5'3" and they got a blazer on, green blazer with a blue badge that says they are committee member. They think they can do what they like. It's funny.
Yeah. We used to go to the Trades and Labour Club when I was second wife. I think we were living in a different place then, but we used to go to the Trades and Labour Club, and it was about 70p for a pint of beer there.
Yeah.
Very cheap beer, so you could go and have a good night out on the tannoy.
Yes, of course, yeah, and go to town afterwards if you felt like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we used to do that.
And of course you had a bit of disposable income in those days as well. You know?
Yeah. Oh, those were the days.
Yeah, those were the days, weren't they? Yeah.
They're fucking long gone.
I don't know how people still do it. People seem to just carry on as normal. They're still going to McDonald's and ordering takeaways and driving down the car all day.
I would suggest that there might be two. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's just my take on it. That there'd be two main ways of that. One is ignoring what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And the fact that your £300 a month food bill is no longer worth £250.
Yeah.
Or like just, I don't know, and they carry on because they don't know and they don't realize.
They seem to be oblivious to what's going on.
I think a lot of it is like that. Yes. I think it is. It's things move quickly these days, and people can't keep up.
Yeah.
They just can't, and they haven't got the web of the. You have to bear in mind that, like people say, 50% of the people are thick as shit. Yeah, but there's a lot more people below the 50% line. You meet them every day. They sound okay until you suddenly ask them something that's a little bit technical or whatever, and they either go off on one or they just can't fucking handle it, or they just don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you suddenly realize who you're talking to. You sound normal, talking about the weather, the day, how's the work going, blah, blah, blah. But the fact is, the shit is shit. Yeah,
until you get on certain subjects. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, yeah, a lot of subjects, but they just think.
Yeah.
And what they do is they plod in through life, and they'll get to the end of it, and it'll be nothing, and they won't left a mark, or that kind of thing.
Yes,
like zombies.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be stupid people, but they're thick as shit. You know?
Yeah, just going through the motions. Yeah,
They got their job, they pay the bills,
Yeah.
they feed the family, the kids go to school, they put clothes on their back, and that's all they're interested in. They're not interested in anything else. So
Yeah.
they don't know anything else because they don't care.
No.
You won't find most people Googling stuff. You know,
No.
Mr. Godwin be a super Google, right?
Yeah.
He won't do it. That doesn't happen. You know, it's not going to
Yeah.
happen.
Because they probably think they know the answer. They don't need to.
No, they don't want to know the answer because they don't understand the question. They don't care either. As long as they've got what they got, they pay the mortgage, they pay the bills. I got the kids going to school. I got them clothed and fed. You know, I can drive the car. They don't want anything else. They don't need anything as far as they're concerned. There's no expansion. You know,
no ambition, no nothing.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think that's spreading.
Quite common. Yeah.
I think it's spreading. I think it was bad. It's always been bad. You know what I mean? People are like that, don't they?
Yeah.
And that's partly, to be fair, that's partly the filter down from the top.
Yeah.
You like a factory job or something. You know, you just, wait, I'm earning nice money. I can do this, do that, do that. You're not bred to think. It's one of the things that I would agree with Leper and Trobs is that kind of thing. No?
Yes. Yeah.
You're not supposed to think for yourself.
No.
So, you know. Anyway,
somewhat a boring life, though, isn't it, to go through life like that? Don't you think?
But it's not if you don't know anything else.
If you don't know anything else, yeah, maybe.
Do you think a rabbit in a hutch is bored, or no? Probably.
Yeah.
If it doesn't know anything else, since it was a baby rabbit, I forgot what they called, leveret, is it?
Yeah.
If it doesn't know anything else, what is it?
Yeah. Existence, isn't it?
Automatons.
Yeah.
Built to make the rich richer.
Well, we all are, aren't we, in a way?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my little 2-minute rant over with anyway. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Yeah, I don't mind. But yeah, I never really thought about it in great detail, but I expect there are a lot of people like that who just oblivious to everything. But surely they must notice that they haven't got any money in their bank or something, you know.
No, as long as they've got enough to keep them going, you know.
Yeah.
I would suggest that my missus is one of those. She's quite happy as long as we can pay the bills and have our food, keep the dog happy, you know.
Yeah.
Running, she's happy as a pig and shit. She doesn't care.
Yeah, but doesn't need more than that.
But same with mine, but they're not factoring in the inflation and shit that's currently.
No, you know? That's right.
And that's
people don't
basically
think
what my stresses are.
Well, you see, the thing is that if you're not paying for it, you wouldn't notice it, would you? You wouldn't know about it.
If you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
But each year, my bills go up, not in small chunks these days, in big chunks. Like
Yeah.
By the interest rate hikes and insurance hikes.
Yeah.
And that's not even fucking food. Food's supposed to be going up 50% in price over the next 6 months due to not having fertilizers.
We are beginning to struggle with food and stuff like that, like because we don't have spare money, you know, and all of a sudden everything's doing what it's doing, you know.
I saw on the news today, Mal, that the government are preparing for food shortages because of the Iran war.
Yeah.
Yep. No, you're here, brother. We touched that a bit earlier.
Urea is a big thing, surprisingly.
Back in a sec. Bladder issues.
Yeah. So that's that's probably going to affect us as well. I mean, how much more can the food prices go up though? They're already beyond ridiculous.
Well, things like oil and stuff under Biden, I think it was before Obama. I think it was there was about $130 a barrel.
Okay.
$132 a barrel. It hasn't gone that high yet.
No.
So, and it seems to be coming down again. So, that's
Yeah.
something. It doesn't make it any nicer. It's still up there.
It's below 100 a barrel apparently now.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what we'd do if it got worse.
There's only 20% of the world's oil that comes through there anyway.
Oh, we don't get much of that anyway.
No,
that's not our thing in UK. We're fortunate about that. But
they still put all the prices up though. As soon as that happens. Yeah.
On the flip side, you still pay the same price. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's only about 20% of the world's oil comes through there anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And nobody's going to tell China they're not going to get their oil.
No, they have been.
And where's the stockpiles coming in to fill the gaps? Russia. So Russia's loving this war too.
Of course. Why do you think they're so quiet about it?
He won't allow them to use Russian oil, though, will he? Turn it.
No choice.
Like, lots of countries are going to Russia because they can't get it from Hamas. He can't stop.
I thought they were sanctioned, weren't they?
They've removed sanctions even in the US for Russian oil.
Oh, really?
Crisis.
Yeah.
Temporarily, they say.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Only 20% of fuel comes through there, but it's the other shit, like helium comes through there, so MRI machines are going to be not being able to be used and stuff like that, like medicine. There's lots of things that'll have effects. And one of these things your country will require.
For sure, one of them. If not all of them, yeah.
Well, that's why your prices are going up regardless of whether fuel's coming sourced from Hamas or not.
Yeah. Everything's already gone up crazy anyway, though. I mean, when
we
the
get ours
COVID
from Asia, and Asia gets theirs through the Hamas Strait, so we're fucked. But we have a lot of liquid gas, so Singapore relies on our liquid gas, and so they have to help us get fuel, whether they like it or not. Same with several other Asian countries.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything from Trobs.
Oh, he'll be up this week, surely. I've freaking incited him to do a structured stream for once. I hope you're going to be there, Mal, because he wants to do William Lane Craig. And from what I saw in the video I watched, I was just there cracking holes in it to myself the entire time. But, if you're not, doesn't matter. But also, we'll probably have a problem with the same as the yelling just before on his stream because he won't block the person.
I have got them blocked. So she doesn't come on here. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I would expect you to have seen something from Trobs by now, though. I haven't seen anything. I just looked and he hasn't got a stream up or anything.
Ooh.
Got no notifications. I don't know.
He won't get stream up anymore because he's on the free version like me and it takes away time from your 20 hours a month.
Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, so he'll do it last minute. Is that what you're saying?
No. Yeah, go to the posts, brother. It says there, the live stream will begin in an hour. He did it 37 minutes ago, so 23 minutes.
YouTube doesn't bloody notify me of anything these days. None of it works. I haven't seen
coming up a live stream on Friday at 8 p.m. EST will begin as a structured conversation. I will be playing video audio on some of the positions of William Lane Craig, a prominent theist philosopher, and we'll be discussing them. Blah, 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 blah. The bonus of this one is that Trobes will be arguing on the theist side.
Okay.
Because he's for a lot of William Lane Craig's. He doesn't. He agrees with a lot of what he's saying, whereas I know that myself and I believe Mao will be just there laughing and cracking holes through it the whole time.
In that case, they're both full of shit, and I'll destroy them in about 3 minutes flat.
Yep.
I'm not an expert on it. But,
no, neither am I, man. And he's got some really good comebacks, Trobes. Like, yes. I also agree with you, Oddie, but this isn't actual definitive evidence. That kind of.
No, I think he just wants to run the vid and discuss. Now, if you think about Trobs, you probably want to run a bit of the vids, take clips, things like that, and then discuss the logic of it.
Yeah.
Rather than the actual argument or belief of whether it's true or not.
Rush was on the chat yesterday, I believe it was, or today even. He asked me what if I was doing a stream. I said, yeah, tonight 10 p.m. So whether he came along and listened and didn't participate, I don't know. But he kind of made it sound as if he was going to come along, but I haven't seen him.
Right.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
Yeah,
I think he probably
just start attacking me like JT does, dude. You know, like he'll single me out. He's a militant anti-atheist.
Rush probably saw my name and thought, "Fuck that." I don't give a shit anymore. You know, I really don't.
Yeah,
I got time for him.
If they want to believe in fucking Dream World, that's fine. I have no problem with it whatsoever. Don't piss down my back and tell me it's fucking raining. You know?
Yeah.
His method is steamrolling, like blabber over the top. Yeah, it used to be dodge and deflect, but then it's just blabber so fast that you can't respond in chat quick enough.
Yeah.
So,
you don't
hence
bother.
why I wanted him up on one of my streams, because then I could pause him constantly. I wouldn't have blocked him. I would have just turned his volume down to 10% when he started steamrolling, so I could answer his first fucking premise, and then get him to continue. And he would have fucking hated that.
Yeah, because
but I'm editing it to make him look bad. No, I'm not.
I don't care who they are. The first premise fails. I did it with this William Lane Craig that Trob said, and he posted a video on it. Without any great detail or whatever, like I watched this video, I took a few notes and I went, "Oh, okay, it's bollocks." You know?
I couldn't respond because it was responding on William's channel, not onto Trobe's channel, so I had to keep swapping back over to his post or his video and then putting William Lane Craig shit in it.
I watched the William Lane Craig one that Trobbs posted. And it basically comes down to the usual crap, special pleading and fucking. So I don't.
These fuckers all believe this, so it should be right. There's lots of
Oh, I didn't bother with that. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to bother Andy with that shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't mind. Yeah, I don't know anything about it really.
They don't either.
No.
There's nothing to know about.
Get steamrolled from my neighbour during it, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna have.
How can you know about something you can't know about? You can't know about it. How can you? You know? Oh, I don't know about it. No, neither do they, Andy, because they got nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know who the person is. I'm not sure who they are even.
They in general.
Theist philosopher, brother.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They in general.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, on the flip side, normally when somebody comes in and says they say this, you know, I switch off and I go, "Who the fuck are they?"
Yeah, who are they?
They are. I don't want to know. So I'm doing my own. Debate here.
Yeah, no, it's right though, isn't it? That often gets said. They don't want you to do this, and they don't want you to do that, or whatever.
Who's the fucking they? And then you come up with, then you get the reply: "It's the elite. It's the Illuminati."
Oh God, yeah.
Do us a favor.
Yeah.
You know, just go learn something for fuck's sake. Is that
I haven't seen that.
media? That's the most common one I get these days. Mainstream media, mainstream science. They don't want you to know this. So they're the conspiracies, not you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you saw a video on YouTube. So you followed this guy on YouTube because you really don't want to follow the 100,000 scientists who are leading the fields. No, I got a YouTube vid. Believe me, right? Okay, fine. I'll be there now.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. Get a fucking clue.
We see that quite a lot, don't we? About particular YouTube people and what they believe is the right way to do things.
Yeah. And Maxi came up with it in a chat. Was it yesterday or the day before? And I spotted it straight. Yeah. This is a classic, like with her, meat guy.
Yes. Well, that's what I was referring to. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So the science communities you going and all this, the people who hate and this and that. No, I'm thinking now, how many nutritionists are there in the world?
Mm.
And how many of them are this guy? Okay.
Who
isn't a qualified nutritionist. He isn't, right?
No.
He's got jack shit, right? Yeah, he's got no qualifications. He's got no published stuff in, like, say, Nature, or if he's American, American Science, Scientific American, something like that, in peer-reviewed thing, or nothing. Fuck all, right?
Nothing.
It doesn't get that far because it's bollocks, okay?
Yeah.
So now, what you get in return is that, but they're trying to keep him down. He's telling the truth. It's a conspiracy to keep.
Oh, they're trying to cover up the truth, are they? Okay.
That's the most common argument you will get.
Yeah.
From a minority conspiracy group versus the mainstream science or whatever. That's the most common argument you will get. I'm a victim. They're covering it up. The truth. Moon landings, classic example. They're covering the truth up. They don't want you to know. Blah blah blah. What are you talking about?
Which is the university qualified one? Dietitian or nutritionist? I forget. Or is there another title? Because I don't mean like
I would imagine
alternative
nutritionist. Yeah, you can have a PhD in nutrition.
Yeah, cool. We've got a really good one here called Claire Collins, and she's got a website called No Money, No Time, or the other way around, I forget. And it's got really, really good data on what you should eat and all that kind of stuff. And she's got like 2 PhDs. Yeah, she's highly qualified. I sort of go by her. And I get it. It's only one freaking data point, but this website's pretty damn cool.
No, I know that would have been
a lot of information.
People who've got like Forrest Valkai, who does his kind of thing. Have you seen Forrest Valkai doing that? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got like 19 fucking master's degrees and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. The kind of biology, brother.
You know the kind of people, right? So there are loads of them. Why you would think if there was something in it, people like that in their field would see it, wouldn't they? They would see something and they'd go, "Hey, I think we should look into this," and they did look into it and they found that it was fucking. It's bollocks, How can somebody turn around and say that, given their primal diet or whatever it is, right, that people are on about? I've cured 1,400 people of cancer using this, right?
I think you'd have a hard time showing any evidence for that. Personally,
I don't mind if they can. I don't mind if they can show evidence for it.
Yeah.
Where are all the other nutritionists turning around and going, "Oh fuck, we better fucking have a look into this"?
Yeah.
There might be something in it. If
the peer review.
Yeah, peer review in scientific, like Nature or Scientific American or whoever, whatever. A reputable place to post things and get it looked at and discussed and moved on, and I know you've made mistakes here, send it back, and you fix the mistakes and you send it back again and they have another look at it, and that's how science moves, right?
Yes.
That's how it moves. A lot of the time it's wrong, but it gets fixed. That's the point.
Yeah.
There's none of it. None
of that. Yeah.
I've looked into it. There's nothing I can find. Okay, there might be something hidden away somewhere, but from what I could find, nothing. I'm not bad at research. I've done that kind of thing, right? So the problem therein lies. Why are you taking the word of this person?
Well,
read the book. Read the book. No. I'm sorry. I heard Pastor so and so pumping his gums about fucking this and that and the other. So I read his fucking book too. And I thought, what the fuck am I reading? Right? So it's the same for anything, isn't it? Don't just read the book. You can't read the book. If they haven't got, for example, references that you can go and check out, a bibliography of what they've used, this, that, and the other, that aren't biased. You have to be not unbiased, you have to be, so it's just bullshit. And yet I'm told that the scientific community are, no, it's a conspiracy to keep the truth from people. Now, if you think that you could cure 1,400 people of cancer by giving them a specific diet, right? Do you not
Nobody's picked up on that,
well, they'd fucking bite your arms off to get to know what it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
Because it's shit. It's fucking shit. Now, to be fair, I quite like her, right? She's just smart, but just seems to be gullible.
Hyper focused on certain things.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, you could be right there. It might just be like boo. There's as soon as she mentioned the healing crystals, that was the fucking end for me.
I had to have a think about that yesterday. So I said something about the crystals, didn't I?
I wear the crystals in my ears, and they've helped me a lot. They've saved my life times. Okay. How they would save my life, I don't know. Perhaps you throw them at people who are trying to rob you. I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe.
No fucking clue. Throw the crystal at people who are trying to rob you. That's the only way they'll save your life.
She seemed. I think she's got some kind of ADHD or something. I told her I've diagnosed her with Munchausen syndrome, and she's doing all this
My problem with her is she seems smart the way she types in the chat.
Very articulate.
Very and clever with words. You type something she doesn't like, she will fire back a response. You get a whole paragraph, and it's well written, it's done, and it's like going, so somebody knows what you're doing with her. She's funny, right? So I just don't get. I can't marry the two things together.
The two, how they can join.
It just seems gullible to me. I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's strange. I admit.
It ranks along the same kind of thing as, say, somebody who believes in God who's a scientist. That's just weird to me. I don't get it. A biologist, for example, right? RD does biology. Right? Believes in God, and he knows his biology. He's not dull. He thinks God did it, and I'm going, what? How the fuck? I do not understand that kind of mentality. I really don't. That's why I get confused with it. Yeah, sure.
There's a lot of times I think to myself, it must be trolling. It has to be trolling. It can't be serious. And I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it goes too far, and the arguments get quite heated about it.
They do. Yeah.
Unless somebody is really good at trolling, that's going to fail there.
Yeah.
There are two ultimate trolls that I know of, and one of them's WC, and one of them's, I don't want to say the name of the other one because trolling's still going on and people are believing it. But we talk to them regularly.
WC.
And they've got a cool freaking troll going, and one day I'll,
WC is funny.
It's funny.
I
don't believe he's a flair for most of the time, but he's going on with it. He's good at it. Like most people can't tell.
He seems to have got more powerful lately, Davis. He's he's really pushing it now. He was a bit kind of in the background before, but he's really out there pushing it.
WC, you mean?
Yes, yeah.
Do you think maybe that, the flat earth shit? Yeah, I don't even entertain them.
No.
Because,
Artemis went up by a hot air balloon, brother.
it's not even a conversation anymore. It's not, you know. And Artemis is out the window anyway.
Not worth entertaining, is it?
It's not an argument anymore. There's no. Have you seen
no conversation to be had there? No.
And the films that Artemis have got, you don't have to look any further back. You know, like I could show you. You can look on YouTube, right? There's a V2 rocket from World War II. Right?
Yeah, V2.
1946. Okay. Took off 65 miles up and filmed the Earth curve.
Yeah. Yes.
You cannot tell me that CGI in 1946. So
no.
Back off.
Yeah.
But now, disc, mate, like the great A2 with the metal underneath, brother.
Fisheye lens, and I know.
That would have been von Braun then working on the V2 rocket. Well,
sorry.
That would have been von Braun working on the V2 rocket then for the Germans, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe right. Yeah, you could be right there. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know who did
I don't think any of them were manned or had cameras, though. They were military missiles.
Yeah, but they took the V2 and they sent it up and it filmed the Earth.
Yeah, it was von Braun then if it's V2. Yeah.
65 miles up in black and white, but it's curved.
Not video, though. Probably just, still shots.
Oh, yeah.
No, video.
Oh, was it video? Yeah.
It was filmed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a captured V2 or something. I don't know. I can't remember now. But it's like, it's 1946. It was only
just after the war. Yeah.
So, but this Artemis thing is just, and the JWST is just ruined, flattered. They can fuck off. You can't go to the Antarctic. Jeez, there are so many people there on the Antarctic. It's like bloody Walmart down there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're all trying to have permanent bases there. There goes Trops now.
Yeah.
It's gone up.
Yeah. They have there's a guy walked across the place and filmed it.
Yes. Yeah.
Just, whatever. Just I don't even entertain them anymore. I think that's not. Yeah, you could carry on.
I try to turn a blind eye to it because I like games. I don't want to fall out with it, mate.
There's no point because there's no point. It's a closed argument. It's shut. It's done.
Yeah.
Done. So you don't bother. That's what they want to believe.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I tend to leave them alone on that. I don't. It's no point.
Waste of time. If it's going to be that, you can do the bloody tests yourself.
Yes, yeah.
So easy.
Well, I always say to those people, because I live near the beach. I always say to those people, you've obviously never been to the beach. Then, if you stand on the beach, you can clearly see the horizon and the curve on the earth.
You can see it curving. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Ships going over the edge, and you watch the bottom disappear before the top.
Yes.
And they go, but water will find its own level and it's flat. Pour a glass of water and have a look at this thing called a meniscus.
Yeah.
It's a curve on the water, and that's a glass of water. Never mind the little lake.
Yes.
A droplet of water, rain. It's a sphere.
Yes. Spherical, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I might see you guys next week and jump ship, brothers. Okay. Have a good week, Andy.
Thank you for coming.
Next week.
What?
As early because I've got work, or may have work, but I'll either be in text chat regardless. So,
Yes. Yeah.
You're going to work here?
I'm not sure. They do work on Saturdays and Sundays, but I think that when they realise that how much they're paying me, because on Saturdays you get like time and a half, then double time, and on Sundays you get double time. So I don't think they're going to come in on the weekends anyway.
Even Andy's company isn't worth that much. No, that's fair enough. Yeah. Take care, Odd.
Yeah. Okay. See you all next week.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
We're off to see Trobs, are we? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right then.
I'm just putting a. Yeah. Okay. See you, Mal and Oddie.
It's been fun, actually.
Yes, it's been good, isn't it? Yeah. No trouble. Okay. See you later, Mal. Thanks, everybody.